Figure Fight Club Community! Welcome to Figure Fight Club.
Giveaway, you say? Oh, yeah. Figure Fight Club is the official giveaway channel of Action Figure YouTube.
Thank you, members, for the love you bring, for every shared story and the joy you sing. To our sponsors, your support's the key. Together we build this legacy. Collectors unite in this fight we thrive. Figure Fight Club, our passions alive. Yeah. Unboxings and battles, the thrill of every find. Trading tales and treasures. Feel the energy, hear the crowd scream loud. This is where wrestling lives and legend. Stand proud. Sunday Night Slam. Step into the fight. Figure Fight Club taking over the night. Sunday Night Slam. Hear the crowd go wild. Wrestling talk in the square circle style. Debates rage on under bright lights. Who's the greatest? Who wrongs the night? Stories told from the ring to the stage. Voices echo with passion and rage. Breaking down every promo and feud. Wins and losses, attitude and mood. From the classics to what's new. Today, Sunday Night Slam leads the way. Feel the thunder, hear the metal roar. Sunday Night Wrestling always wanting more. Sunday Night Slam, step into the fight. Figure Fight Club taking over the night.
Welcome to Sunday Night Slam.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. The heels are here.
The heels are here. That's right. Tonight we're doing the greatest heel of all time. There's 32 participants in this. It was picked by the 4 people on the panel tonight. One of them has not made it in yet, so hopefully they can make it in soon. But we're going to keep going, right? This is how we're going to keep doing this. So let's bring out our guest. Let me find the button to press. Endless Fables, welcome.
Glad to be here.
Hell yeah,
Fables.
dude. And then Stu for lunch whenever you can make it. I know he last message I got from him, he was restarting his laptop, so hopefully it has fully restarted and we could go on. But other than that, again, there's 32 there's a excuse me, 32 teams or bracket for heels. We all chose 8 each. And you in the chat, you're our next vote too, so we're gonna put it out there. Let's see. Let's bring this on stage. Let's do this.
Yep. All right, so tradition. So I always put this up and I always reset it so you guys can see. So we're not putting anyone against each other on purpose. It's just luck of the draw. So I'm gonna do that right now. So let me see. I'm about to reset it here. All right, shuffle seating. There you go. I'm gonna do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right.
All right. So I can't even tell who the first one is right now.
I'm about to pull it up.
Okay.
Let me see here.
I think it's Chris Jericho. It looks like Chris Jericho's photo.
Let me. Cause this thing's kind of messing up right now. Let's see.
Is it not working?
There it is.
There it is. Okay. So it's much. Dude, I thought it was Chris Jericho. Holy shit.
I guess I did another reset by itself, so you got 4 resets.
Damn. All right. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and bring this up right now. Greatest heel of all time: Macho Man Randy Savage or Stephanie McMahon, which is a very interesting bout, to be honest with you.
It's like very random.
It's even more. The reason I thought it was more interesting is because of the fact that wasn't there rumors about Randy Orton trying to court Stephanie McMahon?
Yeah.
So, which I find actually very entertaining right now.
Yeah, Randy. Yeah, that was pretty nice of a rumor.
Super K, what's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. Video Power Gaming, what's going on, dude? Gia Jetman, hello. don't know about wrestling, please don't put JYD on the junkyard on the list. Actually, what is a heel? A heel is a bad guy, essentially, someone who plays the villain.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much what I do every like Saturday show.
Yeah, he likes to play the villain. So again, I think Stephanie McMahon is a great villain or heel, in my opinion. She
tapes.
Dust tapes. What's going on, dude? I think she played that persona so good. Like, the boss's daughter. Oh, already we got Jetman. The boss's daughter. She just played that role so well, like that bitch character that you just hated so much. But again, Randy Savage, like, she's going against an icon right now, in Randy Savage.
Yeah, she's going against an icon, and I was like, damn, this is like a no contest. Like, my gut was just like, I'm voting Savage, but then I think about it, I was just like, I really liked him even when he was a bad guy.
Exactly, I really liked him as a bad guy. I thought he was. I
really liked him. I was still a supporter. I was just like, even when he was in WCW with Macho Madness, I was like, damn, man, I still really like him.
She was born to play a heel.
You actually did not like like Stephanie, like
that's what I'm saying. Like, you really hated her. Like, you were like, God damn, she's back. Okay.
Fuck, bro. I feel disgusting though. Like, voting against Macho Man on a list is gross.
Were you actually upset that she came back or that she was an actual heel? That was my thing. I'm like, she was kind of that annoying person that was there. I don't know. For me, anyway.
Yeah, and Super Kid, you're right. She was way better as a heel, and Savage was great as both. I actually liked Savage's run as a face better, though.
Yeah.
Personally, like, I thought he was a better face than a heel. Granted, he was probably a perfectionist in both of them, but dude, the chat is it's all twos right now, man. This is interesting.
Damn, I didn't.
It's fun to see these second generation people too. I mean, they're both technically second generation wrestling.
That's true.
People, so and I feel like they always have an advantage when it comes to being a heel or a face. I think they can play it really well either way.
And here's the thing with Macho Man, it's just like when I remember he was like a heel, it would always be because he's like super jealous about Queen Elizabeth being with like some dude or something.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth was a big part of it as well.
When he took the ring bell to Ricky Steamboat's throat and stuff,
yeah.
I mean, everybody was upset about that. I mean, he was always doing something like that too. So.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, man, like Stephanie McMahon, before she became what was it, the Helmsley McMahon era or whatever, like, she had that innocence to her, and that's when you wanted to like Stephanie. But after that, you just thought she was a bitch the whole time. She was a great heel, in my opinion. She played that role so well.
But when it comes to heel promos, though, like, Macho Man is better at heel promos than Stephanie.
Yes, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and pull this. What do you?
Yeah, we can end this here. Stu, you're not gonna like it, bro. I know you would vote Macho Man.
1 second.
Oh, he's here. He's here. He made it.
Hey, my heel is the computer.
Okay.
PMs.
But you made it. You made it just in time before the first vote goes in. We talked to both individuals. And Shogun threw out that you chose the Macho Man.
Macho Man all the way, baby.
You see,
when he broke Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's throat,
it
was dastardly, man, dastardly. And he beat up that special guy, Georgie Animal Steel.
Yeah, that's right.
Among many.
I'm gonna listen. I think Stephanie probably wins this one. I mean, obviously through chat, but I am gonna vote Macho Man. I cannot not vote Macho. I cannot do it.
All right. So in the panel right now, who's voting for Macho Man?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Macho goes forward.
Macho goes forward. Yeah, that's the rule.
Yeah, we don't. Just a reminder, chat. We don't do that rule in chats. In Talib's chat, it's only 1 point.
It's 1 point. Yeah. We gotta do the odds.
The Talib two-step.
All right, CM Punk versus Mr. Perfect.
All right, give me a second while I stop that one and hide it, and then replace it. And again, CM Punk will be 1, and Mr. Perfect will be 2. All right, create. There you go. It's up now, guys. So 1 for CM Punk, 2 for Mr. Perfect. What do you guys like about CM Punk as a heel?
Let Stu go first since he just hopped in. I will be right back.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Perfect was a great heel in aspects, but comparatively, CM Punk when he went after Jeff Hardy, like making fun of his addictions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like I think it was run as like that the straight edge, like almost
Straight
like
Edge Society. Yep.
yeah, disciple type of thing. That stuff was pretty awesome. I mean that's when I kind of liked Phil or CM Punk a lot when that made it real like creepy in a way, like because that's like again his ability to kind of bring on the edge of like reality and the way CM Punk just threw down there, but like Mr. Perfect just because like again nobody likes perfection, especially when a guy could back it up. But again, some of these matches are 32 of the best heels around, and yeah, it's a tough one. Now, this is someone just said about the heart thing. See, I like Mr. Perfect a lot more than CM Punk, but yeah, I can definitely see it going one way.
I feel like Mr. Perfect was one of those heels who was just like good at everything. The ego, right? He played that role really well. The throwing the towel backwards behind his back and catching it in front of him. The fucking promo they did with him doing like the sports stuff, throwing the football and then running and catching his own throw. That was amazing. That was just pure art. Like you can't recreate
CM Punk wins this one though.
Like that today. They tried, I'm pretty sure, and it failed.
I think CM Punk wins this one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Super K saying, did Mr. Perfect ever turn face?
Technically, yeah, for a little bit in WCW.
Well, he was in WWF because there was that time when
I guess when the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, but even like the WWE when they had that Monday night show, and then there was that thing where he ended up being Macho Man's tag team partner. He replaced someone else, got injured, and Heenan was expecting Perfect not to do it, and then Perfect and Heenan went after each other because he was supposed to stay retired or something like that, and then so that was like the only time he was really like a good guy in WWE.
Okay, so with Mr. Perfect, what was his best heel run? Do you think? What was his like most notable like heel run?
I mean, for me, I think the biggest, in my opinion, was when he turned his back on Four Horsemen, when he took Arn Anderson's spot, and then betrayed them. I thought that was cool.
Okay, so the thing I'll give CM Punk, because he might be eliminated, I will say is like, I think he's probably the most versatile heel because I believe that he's a better heel than a face. So he had the Straight Edge Society. He was technically a leader of the Nexus. Like the Nexus was kind of losing steam, but he had that John Cena rivalry that, like he took the title and then he pretty much was like a bad guy, but then he was like, he did the pipe bomb and he had like a face turn there. He had the rivalry with Rey Mysterio where he had the mask on.
Mm-hmm.
He kept doing that as well. He had, remember when he was still WWE champion, but when The Rock showed up and he like did his face, like his heel turn there, where he like clotheslined The Rock when The Rock was trying to like steal the show or whatever, and he fought him at the Elimination Chamber. Was it Elimination Chamber or Royal Rumble? I don't remember, but he wrestled him there. And I remember when Paul Bearer, rest in peace, Paul Bearer. Yeah, when he died, they did an angle with him, mocking Paul Bearer when he wrestled the Undertaker at WrestleMania. So I was like, there's a lot of stuff CM Punk has done that makes him a really strong heel, dude. Like he has been all around, like an all around good heel. To the title picture, to literally wrestling the Undertaker or WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. He even took out a fan favorite, Jeff Hardy. He got Jeff Hardy out of the company. when he was at his hottest, because I mean Jeff Hardy had his problems.
Jeff Hardy kind of did that to himself.
He did it to himself, but they also they did that to boost CM Punk and make him more of a bad guy. It was like, I'm gonna take you out. This dude face painted himself and even dressed up as Jeff Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of stuff CM Punk did, and I mean, I think he deserves more credit as a heel than he gets.
See, the thing with CM Punk is I feel like that's just his character. Like, he plays the same role as a face or a heel. That's just him. And that's how I look at it. And I don't know.
I can kind of say the same thing about Mr. Perfect, though, because Mr. Perfect never changed. Like,
that's true.
He was always the same.
Yeah, he always had that same character the whole time. All right, let's I guess endless. Brian, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this?
Mr. Perfect for me personally, but I do see the things that CM Punk did. That with Jeff Hardy bringing out all the issues that he had and that kind of thing, I've made it personal. So I think that's a really big push for him being a heel. Anytime somebody gets personal in the heel business, it kind of cements that kind of thing. So
I feel like CM Punk does that a lot, dude. He's like a drama star.
Yeah.
A little bit of a crybaby. Just a little bit. But I mean, again, that's how he gets what he wants, right? You complain enough about it, and that's how you get what you want. That's how it works sometimes. It sucks, but it's the truth. Let's go for voting.
Crybaby tournament next.
Crybaby tournament next. All right.
Biggest crybaby.
We could. I mean, there's probably 32 lists easy to make that one. To be honest with you. That's not a lie, unfortunately. But all right. So who's voting for CM Punk?
I'm voting for CM Punk. I don't like that, man. That's a perfect thing for a heel, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not mad with the vote.
Yeah, so the chat voted 100% for Mr. Perfect, and it looks like 3 panelists. So Mr. Perfect advances on. Remove.
All right, so let me Mr. Perfect moves on. All right, JBL versus Hulk Hogan.
All right, so 1 for JBL and 2 for Hollywood Hogan. Now, all right, let me go to Stu Nami. What are your thoughts on this one?
So Hulk Hogan, when he switched over to Hollywood Hogan, and like that was such, I mean, but changed his whole trajectory, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the real American Hero stuff. I was never I won't say never, because when I was really little, I did like Hulk Hogan. But like by the time he was like leaving WWE, I was just so tired of him, and that got me into him being such a. He played that kind of leader role, but JBL again, another guy that could just. I mean, even behind the scenes stuff, a little bit of the bullying, accused of being a bully to some of the the Blue W Order guys. The Blue Meanie?
Yeah, Blue Meanie, where JBL was known backstage to do a lot of terrible things. Yeah.
I mean, the stuff that he did as the APA was like, that was almost more fan favorite type stuff. But the fact that him as that champion, as that the
cowboy.
Wall Street, making all that money, the stuff where he was going after Eddie Guerrero. I mean, just there's that video, right, where they were gonna kill him down in Texas, right? Was it Mexico, or was it a South Texas show?
They did a show where where the people were so angry at JBL, well, he needed security to get out of the building.
I mean, that's old school heel stuff right there. I mean,
and
that's the old
in
territory
the modern
days.
That's like in the modern era too. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was gonna say, like Dust Tapes is talking about the border storyline, and that was crazy. Like they did videos of him like driving in trucks in the border, trying to stop illegals coming in from Mexico, and that was crazy that they did all that. I mean, again, in my opinion, honestly, JBL was a really good fucking heel. He was so good at it. Super K is saying JBL was such a natural bad guy. It seemed like he was really about it. Hogan turning was a monumental point in the industry. However, Hulk wasn't that good at the character. I agree with that. I don't think Hulk Hogan. I mean, again, that point, the NWO formation of the NWO changed wrestling in like probably one of the greatest ways possible.
Yeah, the spray painting the beard, like his like right. Basically, that's what he did. He spray painted his blonde hair or dyed it black, but it looked like someone just took that the balding spray,
Yeah.
the Giuliani special, and it was just like Jiminy Cricket. And I mean, again, for a lot of that too was more of the Hall and Nash dudes doing the
Exactly.
heavy lifting. And just JBL, just something about that. Like, dude, like I said, like some of the things, even when he was an announcer as a heel, like he just played a really good role as a heel announcer. He probably, he's definitely top 10 in announcing color commentary stuff. But yeah, I thought JBL was just a dick.
Hmm.
I think Hogan was overshadowed by Hall and Nash too. I think they were the bigger heel of that faction, and he went, and then he came along into the faction. So
He played Thunder Lips in Rocky 3.
The problem, yeah, I'd say the problem with Hollywood Hogan is like I don't give him that much credit for being a heel when he, like you guys are saying, like he had a lot of pieces around him to help, like hate the group. They didn't really hate
Yeah.
Hogan. Like
Yeah.
even Eric Bischoff was his mouthpiece. You know what I mean? Like he would be like, you can't ever be what Hulk Hogan is to everybody other wrestlers. Like he had a lot of help. He had a lot of help. So in terms of
guys a lot of heat.
yeah.
Remember, like that when they would like flood the arenas with all the ring with all the garbage.
Yeah.
Well, that was the biggest thing, though. Like that was the time when he actually turned from red and yellow, and he told all the fans to stick it. Right. That was again a monumental night. But again,
Yeah.
people, that was a change in Hulk Hogan because everyone was kind of wanting Hogan to have a different character, and with Hollywood Hogan, you finally got one, and it was like, all right, this is different now. To me, NWO was more fun when it was like the 3 of them or 4 of them, and they did a lot of backstage assaults and stuff like that. But when it changed, though, when they started growing the group so much, it's like, come on now, like this is getting ridiculous.
I think I was in NWO. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm an honorary member too at one point. But playing a true heel character, I think JBL did a better job than Hulk
yeah,
Hogan.
We can end it right here, though. We spent too much time on this.
Yeah, I think we could drop this one. So I guess, let me ask this question: who's voting for JBL? Oh shit, unanimous.
Yeah,
I kinda
JBL wins
like to
this
see
one.
that though.
Yeah, JBL is just a better like all around bad guy. Hulk Hogan just needed everybody else to help him, but also those matches with Eddie, that Eddie rivalry. Mhm.
Yeah, I
those
agree with that.
promos.
yeah.
All right.
Oh wow,
let's
this one's
see.
interesting.
This one is interesting. All right, let me get the poll up. So it's going to be 1 for Bobby Heenan and 2 for
Hustles.
Eric Bischoff.
Howdy, hustles.
What's going on, Hustles? Thanks for jumping in, man. All right, so 1 in the chat for Bobby Heenan, 2 in the chat for Eric Bischoff. This one is an interesting one. Again, you have a longtime manager, especially someone who's played a heel for a very long time, and then you have an announcer turned, I guess, not owner, but he was more like the producer of Nitro, and someone who, again, Eric Bischoff did a good job as being a heel. I didn't like the guy personally. He played that role really well. But Bobby Heenan was like a longtime manager who did a really good job as the mouthpiece for some of these heels that he would manage.
Bobby the Brain is. See, here, this is a weird thing. It's like the real person. I love Bobby the Brain. Like
He's
he's
so
one
nice.
of those guys that was a
Yeah, he was so
comedian. Eric Bischoff. I mean, I guess they both
Evil
play
shtick.
heels, but Eric Bischoff, the real person, is kind of a pud. I just like like the way his 83 week shows. It's sort of like he's like that we talked about ego with Mr. Perfect, right? The character,
Uh-huh.
but Eric Bischoff just is personified of that.
Was that in real life?
He's got that that jerk face too about him, the
Uh-huh.
pretty boy thing, and he's a know-it-all. And his character when his little whininess, even when there's like the beginning where he wasn't part of NWO yet, and then the way he was behaving, and it was like, oh, no wonder this little weasel was part of it. But the true weasel, Bobby the Brain Heenan, the way he was able to interact with the other wrestlers to take the bumps. I mean, a lot of us don't like Ultimate Warrior. It just seems like a variety of people don't like that dude. But that stuff when Bobby the Brain had to be put into a weasel outfit, I mean that was some classic wrestling history.
Dude,
And
I
even going back
agree.
for pre wrestling stuff where he was with Nick Bockwinkel and stuff when he was actual Bobby Brain was a wrestler back in the old Chicago wrestling days. It was like Dick the Bruiser and stuff like that days.
Yeah.
He played a great cad.
You know what? You know what I call? You know what I think of Eric Bischoff? To be honest, I feel like this is a mismatch. I think Bobby is like easily gonna win this. The problem that I have with Bischoff is that he seems like Timu Mr. McMahon.
Which is kind of true though. Like
Did he have all this like did he go heel when Mr. McMahon was already kind of like the evil boss? I don't remember the timeline. I don't know.
No, Bischoff I think was before Mr. McMahon. I think
before?
Bischoff Brett. I think Bischoff is
it was because Bret Hart showed up after he was screwed over, but I think the NW had already started by then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Bischoff made the WCW a viable option for those guys, and because that's what Bret Hart, the whole contract thing was, and that was the perfect time I think. Then with Austin and all them taking over with that attitude, stuff like that.
But see,
Mr. McMahon,
you're giving him points because you saying Bischoff you wanted to punch. I mean, heels you want to punch.
Exactly. Yeah, a true heel. I do like what Super K also just said. There is no Bischoff persona without Heenan.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Heenan is going to win this by a landslide, but we just wanted to give Eric whatever props he can get.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I still like the fact that Eric Bischoff would come out week after week and challenging Mr. McMahon for a fight. I thought that was fucking hilarious. and the fact that let's just think about it. If that actually happened, right? Like even Bischoff said in interviews, he's like, I would open the doors because people would watch me after that. Like he was all about it was the ratings wars, right? That's really what it was all about.
Well, Bischoff also had that run in WWF as the general manager. Remember that one? That was a huge thing. He played real a-hole at that time too.
That's also true. He was an asshole there too. But again, he didn't play a different character. He played kind of the same character in a way.
All right, I think we got to stop it here. I think we spent more than 5-7 minutes in this one. All right.
Oh yeah, Chucky. Eric didn't open the doors for DX. That's also very true. He should have. That was stupid of him.
He didn't open up the gates. Yeah.
I liked Bischoff more in WWE than WCW. Yeah, no, I get that too. All right, let's do. Who's voting for Bobby Heenan? I'm gonna give a sympathy vote for Eric Bischoff. Honestly.
All right,
I'll be admitted. Do you have ninja stars that Bischoff sold?
Ninjas? No, I do not. He sold ninja stars.
That's how he got his start. He was selling them, and he was buying at time with AWA with Vern Gagne and stuff.
All right, we got a Stu favorite versus Randy Orton. We got Rick Rude versus Randy Orton.
All right, let me put up the new poll. Rick Rude. And this is
these are some tough matchups.
This is a hard one. I mean, it's getting tougher now. It wasn't as tough before. It was kind of a landslide, to be honest with you. But now it's getting a little tougher.
I will say this: I think this bracket is one of the stronger ones because there's a lot of great heels.
Yeah. All right. So one for Rick Rude, 2 for Randy Orton. Brian, how about you? What do you think about this matchup?
This is a real tough decision, but Rick Rude, man, anytime he showed up, people hated him and the women cheered him. So
Yeah.
That is very true. I feel like that's the same for Randy Orton, though.
A lot of girls like Randy Orton. They really do.
yeah,
They really do.
Randy Orton. One of the things about him, he was kind of in and out of being a heel. When he's a heel, he's a heel, but then there's times that he's not a heel too. So, Rick Rude kind of was a heel all throughout. I'm giving him props for that too. But they're both bad dudes when they're in their heel phases. So,
Honestly, one of my favorite characters of Randy Orton was when he was the Legend Killer.
yeah,
I love that heel, the Legend. He was just coming out like doing RKOs to all the legends, and then like some booting some of them too. Like that was amazing. And then having again second generation wrestlers. Million Dollar Man's son Ted DiBiase Jr. and then Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
Part of Legacy. I thought that was freaking amazing. I was like, this is such a good like heel group. I love it. This is tough. Randy might just be a better version of Rude. That's true. Never face. He was just cool as hell. Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. It's just like it's really tough. I feel like this is probably one of the hardest ones of the whole bracket because Rick Rude would like have a person's wife on his crotch, like spray painted.
Yes.
Jake Roberts' wife.
Like, like, come on, dude. But then Randy, here's the thing with Randy is like he's a part of a whole ton of different things. Like he was an Evolution, he had a Legend Killer gimmick. He would RKO divas. Like
he would RKO everyone.
He pump kick. He pump kicked all the McMahons. What else? He had multiple stables. He had Legacy and he had what's the other one?
It was Legacy, Evolution. Rated RKO was
Rated
like a tag
RKO.
team.
Mm-hmm.
That was a tag team.
He even had the Authority thing where he was like when Batista came back and everybody was booing him, and they were trying to hold back Daniel Bryan.
A Shoop 68. Rude all day. He put a man's wife face over his crotch.
But I will say this: I'm probably gonna lean Rick Rude because Rick Rude, he made it his life mission to be a heel. Like that was it. Randy Orton had like a really good face run. Like he had multiple face runs. So you only thought as Rick Rude as a villain.
Hey, listen, Rick Rude is the only person to show up on a Monday night Nitro and Raw at the same time.
That's true.
Without the beard, remember that?
Yeah. Yes.
And they're making fun of that. And I was gonna say Randy Orton though, like with some of that stuff that he did with the when he forced himself on Stephanie McMahon while he had Triple H handcuffed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he like kind of made out with her, right? Something like in front of.
Yeah, he like RKO'd
Triple
Stephanie,
H.
then he like kissed her on her cheek or lips.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, that's some pretty that goes above just putting the man's wife's face on a crotch pants, but
I would say Rick Rude had better promos than Randy Orton.
yes,
I would say I agree with that in a way.
and Rick
I
Rude
think he was a
teaming
better
up with
talker.
Bobby Heenan though too. And it shows how great
Yeah.
Bobby Heenan picking these guys that were perfect. But man.
Yeah. The other funny thing was, I'm trying to remember, it was with Randy Orton. It just lost my train of thought. It was there and it went away. It'll come back. Wait, I put the wrong name in the chat. It should say Randy Orton, not Randy Savage. So 2 is Randy Orton, by the way, not Savage.
Because here's the thing with Randy Orton is that he's kind of like where Stone Cold kind of was at a certain point where he's like, if he's a bad guy, they'll cheer him. Because he's kind of like a face and a heel at the same time, if that makes sense. Like whenever he's a heel, people still cheer him really like a lot. So
Yeah, that's
Chuck
true.
nailed it with the Sting with that U.S. title. That was some
Oh,
great
so
matches.
the point I was going to make was, so Rick Rude never became world champion in WWE.
Nope.
He became WCW world champion though. Didn't he? Pretty sure I thought he did. So he became WCW
NWA,
world champion, and Randy Orton has been a world champion. How many times? 15.
I think he's at 16 now. I think
Is he at 16 now?
he's about to
Okay.
be at 16. He's either at 15 or 16.
So Rick was also NWA champion, but you know,
And behind
I'm
the
gonna-
scenes, he was one of the baddest dudes behind the scenes too. A lot of the wrestlers will, a lot of people lean toward Haku, but Rick Rude was one of those guys that nobody wanted to mess with.
it was a mustache, bro. It was a mustache.
And when we look at titles too, it was different time periods, and people held the belts longer during Rick Rude's time period than.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use the title stuff against Rick Rude.
Yeah.
Because I'm not using that.
I mean, the titles especially in today's day and age, I mean, it's like all over the place now.
Yeah.
All right, but we can stop it here. We spent way more than 5
Right.
minutes on this one.
So I'm gonna end it again. 2 was supposed to be Randy Orton, not Savage. So I apologize for that.
Heel lobby trying to sway the votes.
All right, so who is voting for Rick Rude? Raise your hand.
Gotta do it.
I
I'm
mean,
about to say, Stu, that's like your favorite wrestler.
He's one. I know, but I like Randy Orton. Randy Orton's one of my new, like the newer version, whatever that new school favorites. But,
New school?
yeah, Rick Rude.
All right. Next one is Roddy Piper versus Jake the Snake.
this is fucking
this-
king of the promos, guys.
Yeah, this one's very, very, very tough.
Yelling in soft voice. But
1 for
both
Roddy
awesome
Piper,
promos.
2 for Jake Roberts.
I
Good
think
God.
Piper beats out Snake in promos just by a little bit, but not much.
Oh
I
man.
don't know, man. I feel like Jake the Snake was so good in getting into your fucking head, though. The mind games that he would play just with words was amazing.
Remember,
What
I
was
said just a little. And I'm talking about like,
Just a little bit.
I said just a little. I didn't mean a lot. It's very, very close.
What was it? The Snake Den, or what was it called? The his promo things, the interviews. Jake the Snakes.
I think it was a Snake Den.
I think it was a Snake Den.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the one that Snake Pit, because that's Piper's pit.
So is the chat? Do you guys see this right now? 1 for Roddy Piper, 2 for Jake Roberts. Okay,
Did
it is working. I just
Roddy
want to make sure
Piper
it was
do
working.
blackface?
He did.
Yeah, I guess Bad News Brown.
Oh my god.
Half, just half though.
I think I kind of won it for Piper there, bro. Like what?
Dude, listen,
crazy.
Jake the Snake did his own finishing move. He did, dude. Jake the Snake again is one of my favorites from the past days, just because of the fact that his shit talk was so beautiful. Like he's got in your head. Granted, he had a lot of issues, his own issues, but he was such a good talker. And then especially when like he messed up his voice too, it got even better with that deep, his deep voice. Like his promo just went into overdrive. I feel like.
And Jake Roberts gave Randy Savage and Elizabeth a bunch of snakes for a wedding gift. And then he attacked Randy Savage with a snake.
I mean, is he like Poison Ultimate Warrior or something like that?
Well, Papa Shango wasn't
That was Papa
That was Papa Shango. He did.
But Jake the Snake.
thing.
Yeah, he helped. Yeah, he held him in that thing with he told him to go in there and all the giant snakes.
Yeah.
Where you could totally see the reflection of the cobra on the plexiglass.
Mm. He slapped Elizabeth.
I mean, we got to give Piper like some props, man, with the talk shows, and then like his own Piper's Pit, and then he was like the first main event of WrestleMania 1.
I remember he shaved somebody's head to look like Mr. T back in the day too. Back when that feud was going on.
The little guy.
Yeah.
Haiti Kid, the Haiti Kid.
Yeah.
The Haiti Kid. Okay.
And
It's
then
tough
the
to vote any of these wrestlers because both of these wrestlers are very influential of why wrestlers are like promo the way they do nowadays. Like it's these two that are really up there.
It's
That's very
amazing
true.
that these two are going up against each other right now too, because they did
Yeah.
a lot of similar things. Jake used the snake, and then Piper used props all the time, beating people up and that kind of thing. Like,
Fair enough.
I like that way of thinking because I also have about 3 figures of Piper, and I think I only have one of Roberts. To be honest with you, I have his the ultimate one. So actually, no, I have 2. I have 2. So shit, we have the same type of figures.
The reasoning in the chat room is great. Jetman, I liked his where he said Roddy Piper because he was part of Iron Grenadiers of Destro.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Piper had a long career.
I genuinely don't care who wins this one because they're both really strong. To be honest, not this one. I don't care who wins this one.
I think we could end this one. To be honest with you,
we gave it like about 8 minutes.
Yeah, and we have a lot more wrestlers to go. So,
all right. So let
me end this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. So the chat went with Roddy Piper at 67%. Go ahead.
Okay.
Shogun.
Who is voting for Jake the Snake Roberts? Raise your hand.
All right.
No, fuck that. I'll vote too. Hell yeah. But nah, Piper gets it with the help of chat.
I should have done a heel turn and be like, nah, fuck it, I'll do it too.
That's definitely going to happen throughout the stream for sure.
That probably will happen tonight.
Ric Flair versus Edge.
Start Ric Flair 1 and Edge 2. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Edge. I thought he was a great heel. The whole Rated R stuff was awesome. Stealing Lita from Matt Hardy was awesome. The live sex thing was fucking hilarious. Yeah, that was hilarious. But dude, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Ric Flair is one of the greats.
Edge made out with Vicky Guerrero so he can have power in SmackDown.
That's true. I agree. But again,
Excuse me.
Leader of the 4 Horsemen, bro. You can't fight that one.
Limousine riding,
jet flying.
Woo! Edge had
a
really some really good rivalries, man. But yeah, he's not gonna be Ric Flair. So let's just give Edge his flowers.
Yeah, I was gonna say I mean, let's just be honest.
Flair is still pissing people off. You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
That's 100%. He's still pissing people off. But it's hard. It's hard to top, Space Mountain.
Yeah,
it's a tear in my eye.
The matches he had with Dusty and the 4 Horsemen
with
thing.
Sting,
Too much, man.
with Sting, the rivalry with Sting. I mean, again, Ric Flair made Sting because Sting was considered one of the ultimate faces, and that's because he was fighting against one of the ultimate heels. And this was
he fought the Von Erichs. He fought everybody, man. At those times, the territory days,
yeah.
Every week the 4 Horsemen would come out and save him or something like that would happen.
And we don't even got to talk about the promos. You already know the promos were peak.
Remember when Edge had the rated R thing when he went into the middle of the ring with Alita?
And the live sex show.
Sex. That was crazy. But again, some of that stuff, and also with his brother, or not, quote brother, Christian, when they were doing those that TV that fake show that they did, the TV show, the charismatic, that shit was pretty funny too because it was they were sort of being pranksters in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean,
shit, fucking Edge freaking dragged out freaking John Cena's dad and hit him with brass knuckles.
Dude, again, I think Edge played a really good heel. I think the whole Rated R stuff was amazing. He did a really good job. You liked watching him, but I kind of liked him as
He was in 2 elimination matches or chamber matches in the same night. He lost one real fast, and then he beat up somebody else to take his spot, and then won that one.
Here's the question: Is a heel somebody we like because they're being a heel? Or is it somebody we can't stand because they're being a heel? I mean, that's a dynamic too.
That's a very good question. I would say the one that you've hated genuinely the most, kind of like the first one we did with Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
It kind of she was genuinely hated.
Listen, Stephanie just eliminated Macho Man Randy Savage.
She eliminated Macho. I like Macho way more than Stephanie, but I dislike Stephanie more, so she goes forward. as a bad guy.
Yeah. So, well, here's the thing, though. Who is a better, in this situation, who is a better heel?
Oh, it's Ric Flair, 100%.
Okay. So you had more hatred for Ric Flair than Edge.
Yeah, 100%. Because
I mean, Edge was a better wrestler.
You got to remember. You got to remember. Ric Flair was there was a lot. He was a huge reason why Dusty Rhodes didn't get like more world titles.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different things there that play a part in that. Not to mention he's 18-time man, 18-time world champion.
Is it 18 now officially?
She has more that are undocumented. He's way more. I think 18 is the official one. Okay. Was it? Well, no, it was 16. I'm sorry, 16.
I was gonna say
WWE,
16.
But and I think the real number is 21 or 22, something like that.
Oh wow. I mean, again, I want to give Ric Flair his flowers because he definitely deserves it. But more for
this dude said, Ric Flair said, my suit costs more than your house. Like, damn.
Best heel of all time.
But all right, so we can end it here. We gave him a lot of time.
All right, I think we can end this right now. A good heel has pissed you off. If you like them, you F it up, to paraphrase Cornette. Oh. Flair was one of the first heels you wanted to be like.
Yeah. All right, we can end it here, man. You can freeze the chat.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right here. So the chat voted 100% for Ric Flair.
Yeah. All right, who's voting for Rick? Raise your hand. That's unanimous.
That's the first unanimous tonight.
Yeah. It? Woo! All right, Ric Flair moves on. Next match is Triple H versus Psycho Sid.
All right, just give me a second to get the poll up. Triple H versus Psycho Sid.
WCW
Sid Vicious,
Psycho
right? Sid Vicious.
Sid Vicious.
Yeah, Sid Vicious, man. When he was in WCW with that black singlet thing, he was a Four Horseman too. Yeah, he was a Four Horseman for a bit.
Wait, let's take a pause here quickly. I want to bring this out. A-Shoop with a $9.99 super chat. Loving the Sunday Night Wrestling Talk. Thanks, fellas. Dude, A-Shoop, thank you very much. The wrestling show was one of those things I really wanted to do. This is the birth of Figure Fight Club, was wrestling. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see some interviews, and we're trying to bring that back. We have some exciting things for Sunday Night Slam in the future.
It's pretty much just an excuse for me and Abby to geek out about wrestling, to be honest with you guys.
Oh, well, 100%, dude. 100%. And I appreciate you for the super chat. I'm going to play a video.
Hi, guys. This is Faces by Rachie here, and I just want to let you guys know that I love Figure Fight Club.
Hey, Shoop, thank you very much. All right. So 1 for Triple H, 2 for Sid Vicious. What are you guys thinking?
Dude, Triple H. Triple H should fucking win this one. Let me be real with you. Like, genuinely dislike Triple H. Triple H is the real life heel. Like, he is the reason why a lot of your favorite wrestlers are not in the spot that they should be.
Listen, Triple H.
Mention,
go ahead.
He held almost every title nonstop because of the position that he's in. And he would pretty much be like, okay, who's the face that's beating Triple H in this pay-per-view to win the title belt? He would always be forced in the title picture. So everyone hated Triple H. Everybody.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley, that character was such a pudwhacker. That blue blood. Like, just, and plus when he beat up Gold Dust back in the day, then he brought China in. The way they treated poor Terry Runnels.
I was a big fan of Triple H. I liked him. I'm a big fan of heels in general. Like I always loved heels. So I was a fan of Hunter Hearst Helmsley. When he was the blue blood, I liked that look. I liked that gimmick. He had Sable as his the valet.
Right.
Then I liked when he turned into the whole like the long tights Triple H with the DX and all that stuff
the purple
too.
tights and all that.
Yeah, he had the weird. Then he came. What was the corporate? He joined the corporation and did all that stuff too. I was always a big fan of Triple H. Sid Vicious, he was okay to me. I didn't think he was that great.
Sid Vicious was just a beast, bro. Like you just like, dude, this dude is a monster. Like he is huge. He will fuck you up.
See, I was a bigger fan of Big Van Vader than Sid Vicious.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I wish Sid Vicious took it more serious. Like that's what you kind of wish it was with him. Like he could have been just a phenomenal, like I said, the super monster. And he just kind of like especially when he got to WWF, like it wasn't. He just didn't really want to be away from his family. He didn't like being up north. I don't think that's one of the big things for him. But Triple H with some of that's like hell, dude. He took a passed out Stephanie McMahon and married her.
Exactly.
we talk about what you do to someone's wife. I mean, that poor Test was never the same. Poor Andrew.
Well, I mean, I have an easy way to make Triple H progress to the next round. All right, so here's my reasoning why Triple H beats Sid Vicious. Sting comes back to WWE for the first time.
Fuck. Oh my
For the
god.
first time ever. His first
Preach, brother.
His first WrestleMania. And guess what happens? Triple H beats him.
I'm gonna win.
There ain't no better, like, greater heel move than that. You're gonna beat like the one that everyone dreamed of coming to WWE in his first WrestleMania match, and then have the storyline not make any sense by having the NWO come and help him.
Yeah, dude, that was.
I also
horrible.
think he helped Stephanie McMahon become a heel too. I don't think she'd ever possibly been in the spot she was in to do what she did. So,
Oh yeah.
That's true.
And not to mention like the whole evolution stuff. Even when Goldberg came back, he put himself in the main event against Goldberg all the time.
Dude, Scott Steiner, Goldberg,
Yeah.
dude, it was the bearing of WCW. It's really
Yeah.
what it was. And Triple H was the leader of that thing. And Booker T, I mean, again, he buried everyone.
He beat Booker T at WrestleMania after being racist. Like what?
That was the revenge of Terror Rising.
Like what's going on, dude? Triple H should move on easily, like for sure on this one. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion.
Who did Triple H get over is a better question, but himself. That's good point, Dusty. That's for sure.
Let's see. I'm trying to think.
I would say I would actually say. I mean, he lost to the Undertaker at WrestleMania. He
I
didn't
guess
take.
you could technically say Randy Orton
Yeah, Randy Orton.
and Batista.
He didn't take the the win to take Undertaker's streak.
Yeah, he didn't put over Undertaker. Undertaker is way more over than Triple H, though.
He
Can't
put
go.
over Ronda Rousey.
Well, that's also true. He did put her over, but I think
John Cena over, I guess.
I mean
He
I liked
wrestled him at
I liked the
WrestleMania.
stuff he was doing with Kurt Angle too.
Yeah.
Sogan Logic might have just pushed Hunter all the way to the end. I told you, bro. I didn't want to whip it up, but I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. That would,
All right, let's end this one right now. The chat is currently at 57% Triple
That's close.
H. That is actually very close. I was surprised by that one. Now the panel. Who's
all right,
voting
man,
for?
after hearing what I just said about Sting, who's voting for Triple H? Raise your hand.
I'm gonna give the Psycho Sid a vote.
Give Sid his flowers. I get that.
All right, Triple H moves on.
All right,
I'm a
let me
softball fan.
delete.
Oh wait, I did this wrong.
What do you mean?
Macho Man beat. Oh no, wait, no, this isn't right. This isn't wrong. I thought
Yeah.
Macho Man lost.
He did lose. Stephanie McMahon won.
He did. Okay. Wait, no, he did win. He
No,
did win. He did win.
Savage beat Stephanie.
Savage did win.
Oh, that's right.
myself-
That's right. That's
It
right.
was
The,
so close. It was so
it-
close. that I
yeah.
forgot
the
that he
chat
won.
the chat only counted as one. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good. Oh, I thought I messed it up. All right. So Macho Man versus Mr. Perfect. This is a really awesome match.
Let me get the right Savage here, or the right Randy, I should say, and then Mr. Perfect. Boom. All right, guys.
Macho
So
King.
one for Macho Man or Macho King, just Randy Savage. 2 for Mr. Perfect.
I'm gonna vote Mr. Perfect.
You're going against Macho Man? Or
Yeah, as a
Randy
heel.
Savage?
Yeah.
You do again. I've been a big fan of again the fact that you could see the The fact that he could do the perfect plex on the Big Show was amazing. Was amazing. And then go ahead.
I was just gonna say, look, Randy Savage, the way he treated Elizabeth. If any time Gene Okerlund tried to talk to her, he like would force her to stay away. He used to lock her in a closet so no one else would go near her. The stuff he did with, and not to mention the stuff he did with Sherry Martel when he was in later on as the Macho King, and then even with the WCW stuff when he had Gorgeous George and Miss Madness being a bad guy there for a bit. That promo he cut against Hulk Hogan with that rap song, that hatred. I mean, what he did to that young boy Peter Parker from New York, this poem song. I mean, Randy Savage was a complete badass and mean mother.
Listen,
sucker, man.
As I said earlier, Candyman is saying I cannot see Macho Man as a heel because, and I agree. Like I thought he was a much better face. I thought he played that face role so much better than he did a heel role. Granted, the Macho King with Sherry was awesome. Like he did a good job with that. But even with like in WCW, you're talking about Gorgeous George and what was it, Miss Madness? That wasn't good.
No, but it was bad. Well, see, they're not bad, right?
That wasn't good at all. Mr. Perfect played a good heel. He's always kind of been that character. We've always talked about being like that ego-driven, I'm better than you, and he's always played that heel. Whether it was in the NWO, whether it was before he joined WCW, he turned on the Four Horsemen, and then even with the Rap is Crap, when he was the what was it, the feud with the Filthy Animals?
Yeah, much like every other wrestler on planet Earth in the 90s, they're both in the NWO. So
Exactly. That's true.
Well, I think what you said too, Abby, is Macho Man suffers from the Stone Cold Steve-itis, where as much as you try to make him a bad guy, we're all going to root for Randy Savage. Again, like I said,
Exactly.
I think one of the comments. Much better all around. Like in other words, it's not favorite wrestler. This is perfect heel, and that's a great point. So, I think my vote got swayed actually for that comment. So,
okay. So let's, Brian. Any final thoughts?
I liked both of them as heels. I liked both, but Mr. Perfect, he was consistently the bad guy. So,
all right, we can put this one up.
Let's do it. All right, we're gonna end it. Stop the poll. It's Mr. Perfect at 100%.
Damn.
Right.
All right, who's voting for the Macho King? Raise your hand.
I gotta let Macho King get a vote, man. Sorry.
Yeah,
I can't let my guy
thing.
go up. Yeah, he can't get beat that bad.
Yeah. I get that. I respect that.
Mr. Perfect moves on. Macho King is gone.
Yeah,
Right,
again, no hate to Mr. Perfect.
All right, we got JBL as 1 and Bobby Heenan as 2. It's up. So 1 for JBL, 2 for Bobby Heenan. Chat, you guys vote. Now, this is a hard one for me, to be honest with you. But I'm kind of leaning towards one direction because I still think what JBL did as the wrestling
I'm leaning for JBL.
Yeah, he did some fucking crummy things, dude. And
I mean, people wanted to actually fight Bobby the Brain Heenan too, though. Don't get it twisted.
That's true.
But here's the thing. Someone said it in chat, which I agree with Hendo. People actually some people loved Bobby the Brain Heenan. No one loved JBL. Nobody liked JBL. Macho King with Sherry was amazing. Oh,
yeah, love Bobby. Always hated JBL. That's true. I mean, again, the JBL play. I mean, again, that role he played. Like, I think what was that stable he started, the Cabinet. I think that's what it's called.
Was it Joy Giovanni? Was that chick's name that he was with?
Joy. No, it was Amy Weber.
Amy Weber, that's it.
Amy Weber. It was Orlando Jordan, I think. Yeah. Dude, I actually like the Cabinet because they played again. They were like the little cronies for JBL, and the JBL coming out with the limousine, the white limousine with the bullhorns at the front. That was perfect. That was beautiful.
And they booed the hell out of JBL.
Oh my god,
man! They booed the hell out of JBL when he showed up in One Night Stand. That was crazy.
Makes me crave making PBJ.
He had like that faction that weird. I don't remember what it was. He had like Orlando Jordan. Not was it
yeah,
Orlando?
yeah, the cabinet, the cabinet.
The cabinet. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Orlando Jordan, Amy Weber. Then there was another person in that.
yeah. I forget who it was though. And then he had like
Yeah,
those matches.
before Amy Weber, I think Jillian Hall was in there.
Was that with her? That was that.
She had that
before she had
giant
that
wart.
growth? Or was that
Yeah,
the growth on her?
That was the growth, and then Boogeyman bit it off or something.
The boogeyman bit it off.
It was so ridiculous. Dude, again, this is wrestling, right? It was so fucking ridiculous. Ask the Blue Meanie who's the bigger heel. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good tournament for you. The most absurd wrestling thing, like with the hand and like
That's very,
whatever.
very tough.
The hand, dude. Again, the hand thing is fucking hilarious to me because, and what was it? One of the Raw anniversary shows, like 20 years of Raw. The hand came back as like a character. And it was like, hey guys, remember me?
Yeah.
The fact that they did that was
Boogeyman
amazing.
himself with the worms. That was some of the absurd shit.
Or like
Wrestling
freaking
does.
Mr. McMahon's limousine blowing up and him showing up next
Was
Monday.
it the Bashams? I mean, I could Google it quickly.
Bastion Booger, remember that wrestler?
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the Bashams. They had that whole dominatrix thing going with that one chick who won.
I think they had like an alliance, like they would team up every now and then because they were also a heel team.
Oh, Doug Basham, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Yeah, I
see.
love Bobby Heenan, but I think JBL, what he did to like that border stuff, that I mean, just like someone said, the pure hate of JBL. He brought out the hate. Bobby Heenan made you laugh, and it's like when he would call legends
smart ass.
about this, the flying burrito about Tito Santana, and when they did that, was it Thursday? It was a TV show basically with McMahon and Bobby Heenan, and then Gorilla Monsoon. The Monday night show, or whatever. Monday night prime time wrestling. It was like a talk show, and it was just Bobby Heenan just
cool.
made you laugh.
Yeah, no, Bobby Heenan was a really good guy too. Like again, there was someone in the comment who said like Bobby Heenan you kind of like the guy. JBL, it was the Basham brothers who were part. Doug and Danny Basham.
Oh, good call, memories, guys.
And
I think
Amy
we had
Weber
enough
and
time on
Jillian
this
Hall
one.
were both. Yeah,
I'm trying to give everything like at least a little bit over 5 minutes.
yeah. We'll go ahead and end it. So stop poll. JBL at 78%.
All right, who is voting for the brain? Raise your hand. I respect that. I was gonna give him one. If no one voted, I was gonna give him one.
I was gonna say he needs to have at least one.
You know, Bobby the Brain also, he carried a lot of those guys that he was the manager to. So
Yeah.
they needed
JBL
more
was forward.
pieces as that. So. Oh.
Rick Rude.
Oh, yeah, he sold wrestlers too, right? Didn't he sell the Hercules to $1 Million Man?
Yeah.
All right, Stu, this is gonna be a hard one for you, bro. It's Rick Rude versus Roddy Piper.
All right, 1 for Rick Rude, 2 for Roddy Piper. Stu, what do you think?
I think here's the thing with what we're talking about with Savage and some of these other guys, even with Heenan just now. Roddy Piper is one of those guys you hated, but love to hate him in a fun way. You kind of were on his side with his thing. Rick Rude was just an a-hole dude. Like again, the crotch type things.
I mean, Stu, if you were a woman, you'd probably like Rick Rude.
I didn't want to see him. What I need right now is everyone in this chat room and on the panel to shut up while you ladies just look at that damn chest. Look at that. The
He's
Rude
sweating.
Awakening. He was probably one of the more fun WWF Hasbro figures too with that action. You put a guy in a headlock. Although his WWF, his LGN figures suck because all he did was that weird pose. He wasn't a good playable wrestler. I mean, one of the better robes, Rick Rude.
I mean,
Yeah,
didn't you do the
Rick Rude
OJ
is
stuff
just
with Roddy
badass.
Piper?
You used to root for Piper though when he was going up against Morton Downey Jr. Did other stuff when he had that awesome match with Bret Hart. Was that a SummerSlam match?
Rick
What was that
Rude.
big when he won because Piper won the Intercontinental title, right? I think that was the match he.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
God, yeah, but that was like that because it was the closest thing. Again, Piper never needed a championship, and then Piper again. We're not talking about best wrestling because him and Valentine had those that dog collar mask.
This is an interesting one, to be honest with you.
Really? Because it's pretty lopsided.
It's very lopsided in the chat. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised right now.
I really wonder how
the hatred.
I would wonder how this would look if it was Rick Rude versus Jake the Snake.
That's true. That is very true. All right, I think let's end it. What do you think? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. 86% Rick Rude in the chat.
All right, who is voting for the ravishing one? Raise your hand. All right, Piper's gone. Blackface is gone.
Why are you gonna say that, bro?
I mean, he did it.
Yeah, Piper. Remember he was on that show or that house, that WWE Legends house, and he started crying and stuff too. That was weak. That's not a heel move.
Rick Rude versus Triple H.
It's like teacher and student right here, right now. All right, 1 for Ric Flair, 2 for Triple H. Who is the greatest heel of all time? This is literally teacher and student, though. That's crazy.
These two are very similar when it comes to having power.
Triple H would have screwed over Flair.
I'm pretty sure he did, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did because he turned his back on Ric Flair. I'll be right back, guys. Keep up the chat.
Oh, was Triple H part of that storyline where Flair had to keep on winning before? That wasn't his condition, was it? That was a McMahon thing. Where I think HBK was the one who retired him.
I think that was Mr. McMahon. Yeah.
I really think Ric Flair on this one because when you look at Triple H, he was with DX. Everybody loved DX. I have to give him negative points on that deal. Ric Flair was constantly the guy you wanted to hate on a weekly basis. Now, later on when he got older, I don't think that was necessarily true.
Meet your boy, Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. It's very tough because it's just like I would imagine that Ric Flair probably did the same thing Triple H does now, but like, dude, Triple H. Did you guys forget what I said last round about Triple H with Sting? At least Ric Flair put people over. Like when he felt like he had to, he put people over. Triple H did not put people over when they needed to be put over. He did not.
What's best for business, right? Is what Triple
H.
Best
for business is for him to be the world champion. That's what's best for business.
The way he tried to screw over Daniel Bryan during that whole, the yes movement type of thing. I'm sure he was kind of part of that McMahon run. McMahon didn't like Daniel Bryan because of him being a vegan, according to Chris Jericho. You don't eat steak, you're not a fan. But Triple H, man, I mean, some of those heel things he did to Bryan was pretty nasty.
I mean, listen, Triple H, like, he nearly cut off like Daniel Bryan's momentum. And I mean, if we're just talking about like genuine wrestler storylines, like we said it earlier, he took an unconscious Stephanie McMahon, married her at like a stripper, like fast food marriage thing.
Well, and he would pick on those poor male cheerleaders.
Yeah, the Spirit Squad.
Yeah, Nikki, Kenny.
In one night by himself.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels both made fun of those wrestlers, like in that Survivor Series match. They had no problem like burying people live on the mic too.
Bro, didn't they ship off? Like they legit stuffed the Spirit Squad in a box and shipped them to OVW. It was either that.
Yeah, they did. They did do that. I remember that.
That is the biggest like visual burial that you will see.
All right, I think it's time to stop it. What do you think?
Yeah, it's fine.
Ric Flair and Triple H. The chat right now, I'm going to stop the poll, is Ric Flair at 71% for the
Okay,
greatest
I'm
heel of all
okay
time.
with that. I disagree, but I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right, so who's voting Triple H? Raise your hand. All right, because the chat
can't-
Ric Flair
I
moves
can't.
on.
I can't vote for Triple H.
Oh my god.
All right, Mr. Perfect versus JBL.
I mean, we have a whole nother side of heels. Too.
Yeah, we have one outside.
All right, is this semifinals?
Yeah, semifinals
Okay.
for this side.
All right, so 1 for Mr. Perfect, 2 for JBL. I mean, this is an easy one for me, honestly. JBL all the way. In this case, I'm going to give Mr. Perfect his flowers, though, because he deserves it. He played a great character, great role. But again, the wrestling god.
JBL was 100% more hated than fucking Mr. Perfect.
Yeah,
That's what I was, this goes to the hate. Who do you hate more?
yeah.
I used to love, even though those promos were supposed to make me not like him, there was just something Mr. Perfect. Again, Mr. Perfect in my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. So barring that thought process, I think JBL just I keep going back to, I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but El Caballo, Eddie Guerrero, that stuff just freaking just, and even Rey Mysterio and stuff, like what he did to, like, just making fun of like the short little guys, and again the bowling stuff, just JBL all the way.
I might comment about Hulk Hogan.
And you know what's funny? I mean, this is a very minor thing,
yes.
because his best heel work was when he was like, with the hat and all that stuff. But when he was in the freaking APA, when he was in the Acolytes, man, he was doing like the Ministry of Darkness bidding, man. That shit, he was over here taking people out.
I mean, again, he was known for being rough behind the stage too, right? I mean, that's what he was known for. Even before APA, he was in the Blackjacks.
The Blackjack, yeah.
Yeah. And again,
right.
someone made a comment in the chat that they were kissing Undertaker's ass a little bit, and I see that. I can see that too. Yeah, Eddie's mom having a heart attack. That's true. And that was apparently not real. Like, she didn't have a heart attack, but she did have a panic attack, I think. That ended up being real. People had to embrace John Cena.
Well, I mean, remember, Cena wasn't Super Cena back then, so people weren't tired of it. He was just coming off of Thugonomics.
Have a good night, Hendo. Thanks for tuning in, man. He jacked up Public Enemy. Yeah, that's true. He did jack up Public Enemy. Him and Simmons. No, in this case, it's an easy one for me because the wrestling god, JBL, played that role so well. You really just wanted to hate him. That's literally all you wanted to do is hate the guy. He came out, all pompous in his limo, and then like the promo work he did was so good too.
Hendo, Triple H is gone, bro. I don't think he's gonna make the throne.
He got eliminated by Ric Flair.
Yeah.
We tried.
My logic, listen, I understand why Triple H got eliminated, and I don't think he deserves credit for actually real life politics as a heel for wrestling. Because if real life politics came into to the equation, Hulk Hogan should still.
I was gonna say Hulk Hogan and Triple H are
yeah.
probably the finals.
Hulk Hogan would make it to the fucking finals, dude.
Yeah,
Chris
Hulk Hogan.
Benoit should win that.
But yeah, so I think we can put this one to a vote. I think what's said has needed to be said. I think the only thing I will add is that JBL was still hated, even to his theme song is hated.
Yeah, I agree.
Annoying freaking bell and a long ass limousine he comes out of. Yeah, fuck that.
I'm gonna stop the poll. It's 56% in the chat.
What up, Frankie?
What up, Hustler?
Frankie.
All right, so who won?
You guys don't like creative control? Hogan is gone. No, so JBL won with 56%.
All right. Who is voting for Mr. Perfect? Raise your hand.
I won't let perfection take him out. Yeah.
All right. JBL moves forward.
I had a feeling he was going to be going forward.
All right. Rick Rude versus Ric Flair.
Oh, man.
Okay, now Ric Flair, people were rooting for him when during that retirement stuff when he keeps on rolling, and
So 1 for Rick Rude and 2 for Ric Flair in the chat, guys.
when they cut his poor hair, like when Jim Herd they made Ric Flair cut his hair, so he had that weird, stupid haircut. So we got the crappy Four Horsemen action figure set.
I honestly, again, I'm a fan of Rick Rude's wrestling, but I think Ric Flair was the better heel. He played that role really well. Again, he's created so many superstars with his heel work, where he lifted a lot of. I mean, again, you wouldn't have Sting the way he was today without Ric Flair, and that's, to me, that plays the biggest role. I mean, he stole Miss Elizabeth from Macho Man.
Lex Luger did too.
That is also true.
Trifling.
Lex Luger took her out. And I mean, not literally, but
I mean, to a lesser extent, he was also part of Evolution, and he did some like dirt. You know, he always cheated to help Triple H retain the damn title too. So there's a couple.
he got rid of Mark Jindrak. He got rid of Mark Jindrak. Evolution.
Until he got booted himself. Flair only because we have to put up with Charlotte because of him.
Oh shit! Super K.
That's true.
Listen, I'm a fan of Charlotte Flair.
yeah.
I like Charlotte Flair.
There is a reason why Flair is called the dirtiest player in the game.
That is true.
Because he doesn't shower.
He's stinky.
He's stinky.
Brian, what do you think? Who do you think is the better heel here?
It's got to be Ric Flair. I mean, he bled more than Rick Rude ever did too, so got to give him props for that. He's the only guy that can
really
bleed throughout a match and still win by cheating. So,
Okay. Michelle and Little Beastie's asking a question for the panel: who has the most wrestling figures?
It's probably Abby.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably me. Yeah, I'm a wrestling collector. I collect a lot of the wrestling figures. I have.
I think
a
I
lot
got
of
about
these
40.
iconic- Yeah, I'm a lot more than that. Yeah. Not that it's a bad thing, right? I mean, I do collect wrestling though. I'm a huge wrestling collector. That's what got me started into collecting action figures was wrestling.
Okay, one thing I'll add to we can finish this up. What do you consider Rick Rude's greatest rivalry?
Sting.
Rick Rude?
Oh, Rick Rude. No, not Sting. See, I didn't care that much about Rick Rude. Who is this?
My favorite when he did this stuff with Jake Roberts with his wife. But he also what he did with Ultimate Warrior was great stuff. But
That's Ultimate
my
Warrior.
favorite match of all time is him versus Sting.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Jake the Snake would probably be the best rivalry, right? Because with what he did with his wife.
Jake
but
the Snake, yeah.
I could see having the best match with Sting too, though.
Yeah. But what I mean is, like, what was like a peak heel run? So, like, with Ric Flair, what was his greatest like heel run? You guys think? It could be anything from Four Horsemen to like rivalry with Sting. It could be all the other stuff.
The rivalry with Sting was like always on then off, then on and off. I would have to say Sting because again, Sting needed someone to make him the ultimate face, and it was Ric Flair who did that. In my opinion, Rick Rude again, like his rivalry with Jake the Snake was awesome. Again, we've mentioned the fact that he's put his wife's face on his crotch multiple times, but I think that's where it kind of stops, though. Ric Flair had great bouts with so many other wrestlers, though.
Because Flair was like a good guy. Didn't he fight the Russians or something? Didn't Ric Flair with the Four Horsemen go up against like Nikita Koloff and stuff like that for a bit? When they're like so there was a few times where the Four Horsemen were like quote the good guys in a match, but then you just couldn't trust him all the way.
Well, no, I think that was when Nikita started his face run.
That's right. That's right. My bad. Yes.
All right, we can put this one to a vote. I think all.
The Russian
it's
from
time.
Minnesota.
It's time. All right, let's stop it. Ric Flair at 71% from the chat.
All right, who is voting for the Nature Boy? Not the original one. Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
I respect it, Stu. Don't vote against that wrestler, your favorite wrestler, bro.
Can't do it. You know, again, so many of these are like you don't mind, but you're like, yeah, just so Rick Rude.
All right, the dirtiest player in the game moves forward.
It's gonna get even harder right now, dude.
JBL versus
That's what
Ric Flair for the end of this bracket on this side.
All right. Now the question is, which heel do you really like the most? One for JBL, two for Ric Flair.
This is what I will say about Ric Flair. Ric Flair was such a massive heel that he was a heel in almost in every territory, and those are technically different promotions. So you got to factor that in. JBL was only a heel really in WWE.
Super K, I agree, man. DDP versus Rick Rude would have been a great freaking feud, and then it would have been a really good repeat of the whole Jake the Snake.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
Do the Rude Awakening versus
So
Bang.
JBL versus Ric Flair's coming in hot right now, dude. Surprised by that one too, a little bit. Now again, both personas were very different in a way. You know, one was they both were limousine riding. Technically,
Yeah. But I would say Ric Flair had probably different limousines.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, again, I think it's hard to choose. You know, like, this would be a final for me, like in the whole bracket. And there's a whole nother 16 wrestlers in the other side right now, which makes it insane. Honestly, at the end of the day, like I love both work from them, but again, I gave kudos to Ric Flair for making Sting. Sting was my childhood favorite wrestler, and he needed a Ric Flair to bring him up to that status. So I give him all the props. So my vote would go for Ric Flair.
You don't hate JBL for taking the title from Eddie, bro?
I dislike JBL for that, but I also feel like, Eddie Guerrero, as much as I love him, and he's still my favorite of all time, always will be my favorite of all time. I mean, again, like JBL played that role really well. I mean, that match was a good match, but again, Eddie had his issues, right? That's really what it works.
If I'm in the crowd right now, like going, who am I going to boo louder for? I'm booing louder for the heel that is JBL. So that's how I'm going to lean myself towards. I think there's too much. I like Ric Flair's work too much to like hate him fully. Put that stupid cowboy hat, dude.
Now you know what?
You're from New York. On top of it, he's from New York.
JBL is a strong one, dude. Because I mean, a lot of people like Ric Flair's style and stuff like that. People did not like JBL. Period. His freaking whole border patrol shit. I was like, dude.
I always express happiness by doing the woo. Yeah, I see that, and I agree with that too. I mean, again, he is as much as he's one of those people when you kind of hate him, but he's Ric Flair. He's Ric Flair. You would do the woos. You would every chop he does, and you'll woo at every chop. Had the dumb dance when he came to the ring with that music. Yeah. All right. So for the winner of this side of the bracket.
Shoot.
That's also very true, Shroop. That is also very true. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. What do you think?
Yeah, you can stop it.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. Ric Flair at 78% from the chat.
All right, so who is voting for JBL? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, Avi.
I raised it.
Oh,
Done.
man, that's
I
good.
raised it. I raised it.
I knew you were going. I knew you were going to. Bro. I knew you were going to.
Again, this is someone who you love to hate, and JBL is someone I love to hate. I like Ric Flair. I thought he was a great wrestler, great heel, but JBL is someone I actually passionately hated. So,
I passionately
my
hated
eye.
JBL. I'm not gonna lie. I passionately hated JBL.
We lost
All right.
for years with that vote.
JBL won the side of
JBL,
the bracket. I did not
I
see that
cannot
coming.
believe that.
All right, we finally made it to the other side.
Other side, only an hour and 25 minutes in. We'll try to make this one go faster.
Yeah.
But we got Brian Pillman, the loose cannon, versus the Undertaker Ministry. 1 for Brian Pillman and 2 for Undertaker Ministry. Who was a better heel?
I mean, shit, Brian Pillman just about really shot Stone Cold, so I don't know.
I still hate JBL. Nobody cried for JBL, so it's okay. Yeah, that's true. So this is an interesting one too, because again, like Undertaker is an iconic wrestler who's had many feuds and many stories. Omega Weapon.
Omega Weapon, I tried, bro. I
over
tried.
Triple
Bro.
H.
I tried.
This is an interesting one. With okay, so who's the better heel here? I love the Ministry Undertaker. You know, he played that role, but as soon as they introduced Vince McMahon as being the Ministry, like the head, the guy, like, you know, and it almost felt like he took a B spot to Vince McMahon.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a lot more entertained. I'm not, and this is gonna sound shitty. I was a lot more entertained with all like the time that the Ministry got, you know, to do crazy shit. Because people that are Undertaker's always gonna be loved because he was like he's been such a higher tenure guy, so he was always just kind of like not a good or bad guy. But when he became like Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, and he was over here sacrificing people and like hanging Stone Cold on a cross, like crucifying Stone Cold. He was about to sacrifice. I think he was like sacrificing Stephanie or something.
Stephanie, Stone Cold. There's I think Big
Stone
Boss
Cold
Man
had to
got
save
hung.
Stephanie.
He hanged Big Boss Man in a Hell in a Cell. Like that shit was crazy. I was like, what the hell? And he had his own faction too.
I respect you, Bookerman. I mean, again, yeah, like, so the loose cannon had his things. You know, people didn't know if he was actually crazy or if he was just playing this character. And that was a big thing about the loose cannon gimmick, right? And he started this in WCW before getting back to WWE.
Yeah, because the Flying Brian thing only lasted for a few. Yeah, that was like, you know, his initial run. Flying Brian with his Cincinnati Bengals shorts and.
Yeah. I mean, he was the Hollywood Blondes with Steve Austin as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he found his real big success, I think, as the villain.
All right. I think we could end this here.
Okay.
67% in the chat with Brian Pillman.
Okay. So who is voting for Brian Pillman? Raise your hand. Okay. All right.
Undertaker seemed like he was playing a character more than actually being a heel.
Well, in a way, he was, though.
I mean, they're all playing character, but it just wasn't.
All right. Chris Jericho versus the Honky Tonk Man.
Ooh.
This is going to be an interesting one, too.
Because in real life, I kind of hate them both in real life.
So, 1 for Chris Jericho, 2 for Honky Tonk Man.
God, the Honky Tonk Man with it. Some of that crap he was pulling. As the heel, the longest running Intercontinental Champion at the time.
That's some bullshit, bro. He would fucking purposely disqualify himself.
Yeah, I mean that's a perfect heel mode. So.
Yeah.
And with Honky, here we go. Was Honky Tonk ever a good guy? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think he played a heel character the whole time. Even with Chris Jericho, like when the return to when he came to WWE, he played the Y2J character.
This should be a landslide.
He did that character so well in WCW as well, though.
This should be a landslide.
The man of, what was it, 1001 holds or whatever?
Arm
Arm bar.
I personally think Chris Jericho has never been a good heel.
No.
No, I never. There was not one point where I was just like, I really hate this wrestler. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm trying to think of a storyline where I was just like, damn, I hate it. Even when he beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night, I was just like, oh, okay. Man.
When he was with Kevin Owens, I guess I kind of didn't like
the list. Yeah,
the list stuff, but it was more funny.
But that he became a fan favorite with that.
He was a comedy at that point. Yeah.
And then he had the best in the world rivalry with CM Punk, and I was like, I didn't really hate him then either.
The 1004 moves was funny as hell.
Ever.
I agree, it was.
Honky Tonk Man was legit fucking annoying, bro. It's just like, dude, like, get the title off this dude, bro. He's not even defending it. Like, it was bad. And then the Ultimate Warrior is the one that finally took it. I was just like, oh, okay.
Still hasn't got anyone over in AEW but himself. I mean, that's interesting.
I mean, he's an Elvis knockoff, Honky Tonk Man. So you gotta not like that douchiness of that.
Supposedly Jerry Lawler's cousin.
That's right.
Honky Tonk Man was Jerry Lawler's cousin.
Supposedly.
Interesting.
I mean, they are from like Tennessee, so
yeah.
That's much to the Tennessee folks.
Gibbs, bro.
See, at Titan Toys. He had Titan Toys. My name.
I think Honky Tonk Man wins this easily because it's not.
I'm voting Honky Tonk Man.
It's not like wrestling ability or just like at this point it's who's most hated, and Honky Tonk Man 100% was more hated.
I think Honky Tonk Man played the better villain, right? I mean, I never liked Honky Tonk Man every time I saw him wrestle.
Exactly.
And that's probably also thought he was a bad wrestler, though. Personally speaking.
I thought he was a pretty decent. I mean, for that era type of wrestling too. What they were doing those Saturday night main events with him. Plus, he's had some fun promos and stuff like that. Plus, he brought Sherry Martel with him with the Piggy Sue driving the limo, the little pink Cadillac.
Man, and there's like an Elvis knockoff that's the Intercontinental Champion. Like, come on, dude, it'll piss anybody off. Like,
listen, he's not the only person who played the whole Elvis knockoff gimmick. I think TNA, before they started doing their weekly shows, they used to have these special pay-per-views. Like once a month, they would do a pay-per-view. There was a trio of Elvis guys. I think Sonny, I forgot his name. It was Sonny something, and then two other dudes with him, and they would wear these Elvis outfits.
Oh, did Honky Tonk Man ever fight Johnny B. Bad? Mark Merrow? They were both basically, impersonating. Johnny B. Bad was sort of like a Chuck Berry or whatever, right? Knockoff.
I really got a thing on that one. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Or Little Richard, rather, I think.
Yeah, it was Little Richie. Yeah, Johnny B. Bad was in WCW though.
All right, we've given
but I just
Tonk
think
Man
that would be
way
like
too
a
much
what
time.
if, like a nice what if.
We got to stop it here.
All right, let's stop it.
Honky Tonk Man.
Stop. Oh.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
89% for Honky Tonk Man.
Damn. All right, who's voting for Honky Tonk Man? Raise your hand.
He tried to hit Elizabeth with a.
Damn. All right, Honky Tonk Man moves forward.
Bad News Brown, what a great one.
Oh shit. Jim Cornette versus Ted DiBiase.
1 for Jim Cornette, 2 for Ted DiBiase. Again, dude, Jim Cornette is one of those people I fucking hated.
Listen, this is not close in my opinion. And Ted DiBiase, awesome.
Listening. I hated Jim Cornette.
This is a tough. I hate
in
this
every which way.
Pissed off that this is a first round one. Damn.
Michelle, my favorite wrestler of all time is Bad News Barrett. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said Bad News Brown. So.
I am 100% voting for Jim Cornette, dude.
Dude, Ted DiBiase, what he did with the little kids, like when the little boy was playing with dribbling the basketball, I would give you $100 if you could dribble it 10 times. He's like counting 1, 2, then he kicked the ball. And then like years later on a Raw, that kid came back or something. It was like he was at Kansas City. I think it was Kansas City, Missouri. They came back, and that guy they interviewed that young kid. But Ted DiBiase, just some of that stuff that he tried. I mean, basically he bought the championship from Andre the Giant. I mean, he bought his way. Yeah. He created that stuff. He
was $1 million man.
Yes, I mean, working with the IRS, I mean, come on.
Listen, there's
But Jim
people.
Cornette is such a slime ball. Though.
Listen, was there people putting hits on the $1 Million Man back in the day? There's people that legit put hits on Jim Cornette. Like,
that's the thing. It's See, the Ted DiBiase thing. He had some fun runs in his independent wrestling or whatever the territory days, his early days. What was it? The UWF, I think he was part of with Jim Duggan.
Okay. Yeah.
He had some good runs down there. So as that, I mean, in real life, his son is more of a heel than Ted himself.
He's a nice guy. I met him on my birthday. He was cool.
Jim Cornette, though, like you said, there was things where like people literally. We talked about like the JBL thing where that was one time. This happened to Jim Cornette a lot, where he almost got murdered inside the wrestling rings.
Jim Cornette had rocks in his racket, like his little tennis racket thing, and he would hit people in the crowd that are trying to hit him. Like it was bad, bro.
Like little old ladies wanted to beat him up. Like literally went after him. Like, didn't he get stabbed? Didn't Jim Cornette get stabbed? Was that him?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I don't know for sure.
He probably did got stabbed. I mean, I don't know for sure. Like,
I know he's gotten arrested multiple times.
Yeah, good. Yeah, they had. Yeah, didn't they have to arrest him a couple times, like on purpose, though, right? To save him.
Probably.
I think so. Yeah, they would kind of fake arrest him so they can kind of guarantee his safety to leave the arena, pretty much.
Even when he was promoing against like the wrestlers that we liked, and remember when he was doing those things at WWF, which he didn't fit up there.
Yeah, I mean, he did those small things. Like he was the manager for Vader for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was probably like the most prominent role he had in WWF was his
like the pre-advocate, right? He was almost like the pre-advocate.
Yeah, it's pretty much what Heyman is to most wrestlers for Vader.
Yeah, he walks so Paul Heyman could run.
That's true.
If Ted DiBiase, these are two mega hitters, bro. But if he's like against Jim Cornette, dude, like people still hate Cornette to this day, bro.
Yeah, Cornette, even in his independent stuff, like people hate him for that. Like he's as liberal as they come, and people hate him, even on the liberal side.
Yeah, stuff that Ted DiBiase did with Money Incorporated and like having freaking Virgil and shit. Like, I mean, didn't Ted DiBiase like pay to get Undertaker to show up? Like, wasn't that like his teammate in Survivor Series?
Yeah, the initial Survivor Series. Yep.
Yeah, it was part of Ted DiBiase's team.
Look at that big galoot.
All right, let's end it. Yeah,
it's a win.
It's a win either way. That's true.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
So Jim Cornette with 63% in the chat.
All right, who's voting for good old Cornette? Raise your hand.
I mean, Cornette's already won. I almost will give. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna vote for Cornette too.
Dude, I love DiBiase, but Cornette is actually a fucking villain, dude.
I mean, again, I actually hated Cornette. I hated watching him.
Yeah.
And it was
I'm
like
just protecting him from the 100%. That's the only reason I'm
this guy.
Oh, plus his check just came in, so I got bought off by Ted.
We have a WrestleMania repeat. All right, one for Stone Cold Steve Austin and two for Kevin Owens.
Kevin Steen. I don't like. Yeah, good lord, I just don't like that dude as a human.
No,
I just
why?
There's no. I don't know him, but he's just one of those dudes. Just like he's just one of those guys that I'm not a fan of. I don't know.
He's actually a really good guy,
and that's the thing. Exactly, he's one of those dudes. Like he's by all accounts, he's a good dude. It's just I don't know something about him. I just don't like him, and that makes. I think he's a better heel for sure.
Evil Sick, I hate you. These are two of my all-time favorites.
Damn.
I actually met Kevin Owens at one of the Ringside Fest shows. He let me hold his Intercontinental belt. He was so nice. Took a photo with him. He signed some stuff. Yeah, he was such a nice guy.
and that's why I think I'm like I look at him as a heel, where a guy I just for just some reason I just don't like the dude. I mean again he got the okay from Stone Cold Steve Austin to do
The
the
stunner.
stunner, and yeah, just something about the guy I just don't like in terms of wrestling. Because again, I don't not really never met the dude in my life. He never, so it's not like
I'm not a huge fan of Kevin Owens myself, but I'm gonna give it to Kevin Owens because Stone Cold was not that great of a heel.
I love Super K's comment here. Owen takes it because when he turns on Sammy, even after the 15th time, you still believe it.
yeah.
I mean, listen, if Stone Cold was like, if he never had that mega giant, like ginormous push he had, he would be a good heel too. Like,
He was a heel though. A lot of
Right.
people forget that Austin 316, the birth of Austin
What?
316, he was a heel.
yeah, he was a heel.
was a
Taskmaster,
heel.
damn it! He was
Yeah,
the
it was-
Taskmaster.
Yeah,
Was it? No, it was Ringmaster.
Ringmaster, that's it. Sorry, Taskmaster was Kevin Sullivan, I think.
Yes, it was. No, but like he was a heel when he started.
Stupid
Austin
wrestlers all having the same goddamn name.
I mean, yeah, he had the damn fucking $1 million whatever the.
$1 million belt. Yep.
Yeah, he had the
Yeah.
$1 million belt. He had the sleeper. He had his finisher.
The only thing with Stone Cold was he started becoming a fan favorite due to a lot of different things. Though it was due to the fact that during that time, the '90s, right, metal was hot. Fuck you to the people who control us and all that stuff, and Stone Cold kind of fit that. People started cheering for him. It wasn't planned that way, but then they were like, "Fuck it, let's just go with it."
And Stone Cold falls again into that mode of like we talked about Savage, right?
Hollywood
Where
Steve
Savage,
Austin.
even as much of a bad guy he could be, Stone Cold is just he transcends that. He's Stone Cold
Yeah.
Steve Austin. I mean, that's why he's out in the hall. He's the Rushmore, right? Because Stone
Yeah.
Cold transcends heel and whatever face.
We can end this one.
Let's end it. Let's do. I can't even tell who the next one is. So
Yeah, Stunning Steve
Alright.
Austin was my favorite, honestly, when he was with
Stunning
WCW.
Steve Austin. Okay.
Mhm.
Kevin Owens at 88%.
All right, who's voting for Stone Cold? Raise your hand.
What?
No one's voting for Stone Cold. All
Not
right.
unanimous. If someone did vote for him, but
Okay.
yeah.
Kevin Owens moves forward.
The Chad did the heavy lifting on that one.
That's
All
also very
right,
true.
Paul Heyman versus Abdullah the Butcher.
This is an easy one for me. Just for me. All right.
Abdullah Butcher, right? Because didn't he have hepatitis? Didn't he give all those guys?
One for Paul Heyman, two for Abdullah the Butcher. And yes, he did
Hannibal,
wrestle.
right?
He did wrestle when he knew he had hepatitis. Yes, you're right.
But he owned a barbecue place, right? Abdullah the Butcher.
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so. I think he was the one who had that, but
But he had a wrestling match when knowing he had hepatitis, and
yeah,
he bled all over people.
blow people up. His
Yeah.
action figure is one of the coolest. The old Remco AWA with his figure had all him and Carlos Colon came in a 2-pack. He had all the carved up forehead.
Yeah. I mean, there's supposed to be a new figure of him coming out soon, I think.
Yeah, Abdullah the Butcher had some wars, man, and especially in the territories. It was bad. It was really bad, especially in Puerto Rico. Yeah, a lot of wars with Carlos
very true.
Colon and all that.
I mean, Paulie with the dangerous line. Remember when he had that cell phone back in the day with a giant phone?
Mm.
Like when he first came into it was WCW, right? He wasn't in NWA, right? It was WCW.
WCW.
Yeah, because even then he had that rat tail, right? Yeah, he had the little ponytail thing.
Heyman has gotten better with time. I mean, that's true. I agree with that too.
He's got more experience.
I mean, the Butcher once my buddy I used to manage for work against him twice. Legit scared me. Okay.
Yeah, but
I'm
Abdullah
a
the
wrestler
Butcher's a
for a
scary
wrestler.
dude, man.
Yeah,
I will say this
bigger
though,
than
like this is easy. Paul Heyman should win this. Paul Heyman is a lot more influential of a heel than Abdullah the Butcher is.
That's true. What he did to some of those guys in ECW with all their money.
yeah, never get paychecks.
Yeah, that and like I mean the heel work he did with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns and all that, and just everybody he's been attached with. Honestly, like he did
Cesaro, right? He was the manager of Cesaro.
Cesaro too. Like that Cesaro's probably the only one that they were just like I think WWE itself stopped it, but I think Paul Heyman could have really made Cesaro work really well too.
Yeah,
I mean, he
I
was a
thought
great
it'd been
wrestler.
cool to. Yes, he was. I thought it'd been cool when Asuka came. I thought in my head, my little booking it would have had her like how she was so dominant coming out of
NXT.
the NXT that it should have been perfect because she with the English not being the greatest on the mic, having someone like that being so dominant with him. But I don't think he really worked well with the women.
Well, apparently, current news: Jordan Gracie is trying to get Paul Heyman as her manager, which actually is not a bad idea because I think Jordan Gracie is a great wrestler. She could
Yeah, I
kill
wish
it,
she
and
was
then
just
having
taller.
having a mouthpiece like Paul Heyman for her advocating, but she's
Yeah.
pretty dominant in the ring. I feel like
Yeah,
that would be
if they book her right,
amazing.
yes, you could
Yeah.
be you could be a female Brock Lesnar type. Yep.
easy. I just hope they don't bring Brock Lesnar's daughter, who's an actual wrestler, who looks just like him.
You know, what,
Yeah,
you know what I could
girl.
see happening? You know what I could see happening? Brock Lesnar and Obafemi are gonna have a match. Now I don't know if WWE will do this, but it would be weird. It would be crazy to see if like Heyman betrays Brock Lesnar and like Obafemi beats him, and then Heyman is like with Obafemi.
That would be
Obafemi.
interesting.
I can kind of see that happening.
Well, I feel like Brock is ready to go, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's kind of ready to tap out, and he's like, "I'm done."
I can kind of see that.
All right, let's end this one. I'm gonna
Yep.
go ahead and stop the poll. 86% for Paul Heyman from the chat.
All right, who is voting for Paul Heyman? Raise your hand. Yeah, I'll give some love to Abdullah the Butcher.
Dude, Abdullah the Butcher, man, he just looks like a wrestler.
All right, Paul Heyman progresses. All right.
Someone did ask earlier in the chat. MJF better be on this list.
I wish the picture was bigger. I thought it was going to be bigger, but that's MJF versus Roman Reigns.
Oh man, can I vote for both?
No.
You see, my comment about Kevin Owens goes right back with these two dudes.
I'll be right back, guys. Keep talking. Brian, who do you think is a better heel?
MJF. I mean, he's that all the time. He's that when he's in the shower. He's that when he's using the bathroom. He's that when he's in the ring. I mean, it doesn't matter what he's doing. He's a heel.
Yeah, I agree. I think MJF's a better heel. Despite me wearing the shirt for Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, right. Like MJF is again that the personification of a wrestling heel. He's living it 24/7. Even when he's on other interviews, where sometimes you like some of the wrestlers nowadays will kind of like let it drop the curtain, and MJF doesn't. Like even when like he's kind of like friendly with a person, like the Chris Van Vliet interviews he does, he continues that thing up. Even
Van
like some of
Fleet
the-
hates interviewing him, bro. He hates interviewing MJF.
Yeah, but it's like, and that's that kind of what a heel's supposed to be doing. Like he gets it. Like he's supposed to be this real turd. Roman Reigns, I think, is one of those guys I don't know, the Shield stuff. I saw an interview with him, like when they were doing one of those like behind the scene things, and when he was talking about like his personal like must have carry items, and he was talking about like this certain lotion that he has to have. It was just like, dude, don't talk about that stuff. You're supposed to be like this tough guy, like this big nasty dude. Like it always turned me off, and I was never a fan of it. I was so glad that they didn't make him like the all-time champion forever when they finally took the belt off him. I was so happy on that front. But I mean, he went from the dog. What was it? Dog food in his face. And yeah, I mean, the three of them together as the Shield was a better. Like I would consider them the good heel, less than the individuals from that.
Okay.
Well, I think Paulie Heyman helped Roman Reigns a whole lot become a heel, a true heel.
Yeah.
And aren't they redoing? Aren't they doing like a rebranding of the family or whatever?
Kind of. We're seeing how
Tribal.
It's kind of weird to see the whole tribal stuff without Paul Heyman, though.
It is weird. I agree.
No. So I don't know how they.
Brock Lesnar's daughter is going to take over for Paul Heyman. A reverse.
Well, I'm gonna implement my bias because I know that he's not gonna win, but I'm voting on the tribal chief. One, because I'm wearing his shirt, and then two, someone in chat. I know you know who you are. Wants me to vote for the tribal chief, so I will.
No, at the end of the day, MJF never breaks character. I've met him at GalaxyCon, and he was cussing at a little kid, and then he told me to fuck you. He told me to fuck you. And I was like, what the hell? I'm only walking by.
He treated our Abby like that? Screw MJF.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that.
Oh, God.
Not on our list. That's good.
It was fucking hilarious though. He doesn't break character at all, and I kind of like that, right? Because that shit is kind of dead, and he's trying to keep it alive, and I like that.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed on this villains list. No Viper, and lastly Benoit.
You missed out on Randy Orton. He was eliminated in the last bracket.
Randy Orton was eliminated. Benoit did not make the list, unfortunately, because we don't put real life heels. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't really. I didn't think he was really ever. Was he ever a heel anyway in wrestling?
Benoit, he kind of was.
A little bit.
With the Four Horsemen, right? Maybe.
Was he
that's the guy. I never considered him a heel.
He was a heel when he was a crippler, right?
Yeah, in WWE he was a heel too, but it just wasn't like people cheered him because he was a good wrestler.
Yeah, so I never really. Yeah, because I never even thought of him. He'd be like,
if he was in the list, he would have got eliminated right away, though.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, to be fair, Edge is the better heel.
Yeah.
MJF leads with 86%.
All right, who's voting for MJF? Raise your hand. All right, MJF beats Roman Reigns. I acknowledge I didn't vote. On record.
I'm abstaining.
On record. All right, MJF moves on.
Not my heel.
Dustin, how did Justin Ventura and Scott Steiner not make the list? I mean, listen, everyone had 8 votes on this category, and there's only 8 participants, and there's just so many heels out there.
I wouldn't. I like Scott Steiner. He would have been eliminated first round.
I never liked Scott Steiner as a heel. I didn't think of him. Yeah, I liked him more.
This is an interesting one too, with Mr. McMahon and Sable.
I think this is easy. Mr. McMahon wins this by a fucking
I was gonna say. I mean, as much as I'm a big fan of Sable and her heel, you know,
this might be a quick vote.
She developed a lot of the heel for the females, but it's Vince all day, especially with, like, current news when you find out everything he's done.
Mr. McMahon's like the greatest heel of all time.
He actually might win.
Yeah, he might win
contest.
the whole thing.
He might win this.
Brett.
He's probably winning this whole thing.
It would be Austin. It was me all along.
What he did to Trish Stratus when he was making her walk around on all fours,
bark like a dog.
What he did to his canatotic wife, McMahon.
Dustin, one guy.
What he did to his own daughter.
Yeah, he wanted to marry his own daughter. That's right.
Sable's just a jerk for what she did to Mark Marrow.
Sith Angel, I completely agree with you, man. Eddie Guerrero was.
I was thinking about that earlier, bro. He was like, "I am your Bobby."
That's true. Candyman, you're right. It is allegedly. That's true.
Yeah, this one's a fucking landslide. Like, I'm not even gonna like talk about my points for Mr. McMahon because y'all should already know.
Not even worth the
Oh my God! Yes, that's right. That Mr. McMahon promo.
Not the heart. Yeah.
What he did to some of these wrestlers, they made like what he made.
I
Dusty
want to
Rhodes
give
where the-
Sable her flowers, though. I feel like
I think
need
you
to do
did. What else is there to say?
that. That's true, guys. She didn't really have.
She did 2 times Playboys, right? She did 2 Playboy issues.
I think she had 2.
Yeah, I think I have them all actually somewhere.
What a gooner.
It's
The
just
Tori
listen.
Wilson's my favorite.
I have that one too. I have all the wrestling ones for some weird reason. Ashley Masura, I have it.
Gooner was
China,
pissed.
you have the China one.
I do have the China ones. This I think two. I think.
I think out of all of them, I would have 3. I would have China, Candice Michelle, and
Candice Michelle, yeah, that's
Christy
the one.
Hemme. I would have Christy Hemme as well.
I have that. I have them all. Every WWE Playboy
Christy
I
Hemme
own.
is so nice. Christy Hemme's a nice person.
All right, there's your Sable love. We just talked about Playboy.
Right?
All right, let's end this with it's unanimous in the chat at 100%.
All right, who's voting for Mr. McMahon? Raise your hand. Yeah, unanimous.
That's the second unanimous for the.
I am not a pervert.
Let's moving forward. All right. Terry Funk versus Christian.
Terry Funk versus Christian.
The Funk Man.
Your father is dead. Like, that's Christian all the
All
way.
right.
Nowadays.
1 for
Your
Terry
mother's a
Funk
whore.
and 2 for Christian. In the chat, go.
Terry Funk, baby.
Stacey Ke I mean, again, I like Stacey Keebler, but again, Sable kind of
I'll take Melina over Stacy Keebler anytime.
Oh, Melina.
Melina
So
would,
good.
yeah.
With those weird. When
So
she
she
has her
carried
implants
Buck's kids,
weird
so
though.
there's that.
That's a tough rod.
I'm gonna
Fuck
give
is
this
that
one
thing?
to the Funk.
Yeah.
Christian business, my era. I like that. Okay. No,
All the Christian stuff in AEW is pretty funny. The dad.
It's funny
the
as
daddy
hell,
stuff.
yeah. He is funny as hell.
He kind of just makes me laugh more than like hate him as a heel.
But he's so stern. I mean, he's right there.
I mean, yeah, he is 100% true. Like, this is just the throwaway vote because they're going against Mr. McMahon. They're not going to beat that.
that's the hardest thing. You know, you have a big name like Vince McMahon.
You just got to give them their flowers while we can.
I mean, who knows? I mean, the
Not
chat
enough
could
love
be
for Chainsaw
persuaded.
Charlie.
Chainsaw Charlie.
I'm pretty sure I have the Terry Funk figure from with the ECW belt. I didn't get the Chainsaw Charlie one though.
What did he say? Suck an egg or something like that? What was it? Was that his Terry Funk's thing?
Sucking egg. That sounds about right. Do you remember Christian? I mean, let's not talk about his heel work in WWE because it was not that good.
Christian banged our moms.
Yeah, that's true. But he had that whiny gimmick when he was the world champion with Randy Orton that he kept whining that he kept losing. He was like, I want one more match.
Christian beat Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy was never world champion, was he?
Nah, I
No,
think
he
he
was
was
not.
Christian B for the
He was
world
on his
title.
path towards it, right? Didn't he kind of get?
Nah,
Randy Orton stopped that very quick.
Yeah, it was politics that happened to stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am not a big fan of Christian. He was always been a B player in my opinion.
Yeah, his top, Intercontinental champion would be like the top level, like for him, if ever.
I
Yeah.
think his best heel work was fucking in AEW, to be honest.
And I agree with that. And granted, I stopped watching AEW after that, but he gets his what's it called, his snaps. But I mean, again, someone made that comment. Christian banged your mom, but I think that's his best heel work.
I'm going with the Funker, man. I know he's losing, but I'm going with the Funker.
I like Terry Funk a lot.
I think so too. Timu Edge until AEW.
Damn.
Those stupid goggles that they wore, him and Christian, or him and Edge. right? Didn't they wear
Yeah.
those stupid goggles when they go to the?
Oh yeah, 100%. 5-second pose.
Yeah.
All right, let's end this. I think we have a clear winner on this one.
Yep.
All right, so the chat is 71% Christian right now.
All right, who's voting for the Funker? Raise your hand.
I hear.
All right, the Funker proceeds.
Sorry, chat. It does happen.
You're not gonna screw my mom today, Christian. Nope.
Tomorrow.
Yes, you better not, you necrophiliac jerk.
Tomorrow's a new day.
All right, Pillman versus the Honky Tonk Man.
Ooh.
All right. So in the chat for you guys, it's going to be 1 for Brian Pillman or 2 for Honky Tonk Man.
Was Brian Pillman in the dress like right before he died, right? Because he lost to Gold Dust because he made Marlena.
Dude,
he made Marlena his slave, right, for a while.
Yeah, that whole storyline with Gold Dust and Brian Pillman was fucking insane. Like you think about it as a kid, I watched it, right? But as an adult, you're thinking about it like he literally just like stole her and that makes her do things. Like holy shit! Like the stuff you can get away with from the 90s or 90s era to like today is very different.
Remember Gold Dust started wearing like the weird outfit with Luna Vachon and stuff. That was weird ass.
That was very weird stuff, dude.
Little kids are just in the audience.
Super Kids, True Psycho versus Manufactured Bad Guy.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. That Manufactured Bad Guy, I hated him more than fucking Brian Pillman.
Oh, dude, Brian Pillman was fucking crazy, dude.
See, Brian Pillman though was Team Heart, so I liked him when he was Team Heart.
Yeah.
Well, he was trained in the dungeon, right?
Yeah. He was
Pillman was a legit crazy heel, and I agree with that. He was. I mean, again, like someone made a comment earlier when we were talking about him from advancing, like, Booker Man, he made that comment. And again, no one that came out of nowhere. And I think Brian Pillman he broke that fourth wall in a way. He's known for that.
And these are two polar opposite heels. I mean, the time frames that they both wrestled in and stuff, it's just two totally different characters altogether.
Yeah.
Well, because Honky Tonk came didn't he come back for a little bit? He was the one who basically he was like the manager for Billy Gunn, right? Rockabilly. And then what's his name? The roadie.
I totally forgot about Rockabilly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember that he would come back for like Royal Rumble spots, and then and
it was just so cheesy. It was just like, dude, you can't bring that old era stuff because it's just not unless you're just making total fun or like having like the flashback night. You can't bring those guys back.
Pillman was a crazy guy, but Honky Tonk Man was a lot easier to hate. All right. What do you guys think? It's time to vote?
Yeah, let's vote.
All right, so right now the chat is at 75% Pillman.
All right, who is voting for the Honky Tonk Man? Raise your hand.
Yeah, I hated him so much what he did to the Macho.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought I was giving him props.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
All right, Honky Tonk Man moves forward. That's crazy.
Chat Nobby, sorry guys.
I thought he was gone, dude.
The Honky Tonk Man. It's
this one's easy, bro.
He's good. He's bad.
As soon as I literally put this up, and okay, 1 for Jim Cornette, 2 for Kevin Owens. Fight Kevin, fight, or fight Owens, fight.
I mean, listen, it's okay that Pillman lost because he would have lost to whoever wins this one. To be honest,
I mean that's the reality behind it. I mean, Jim Cornette is one of those people that's hard to beat because I like Kevin Owens. Or Kevin Steen, whatever you want to call him. I like him. He's a really nice guy. I've met him. Jim Cornette just seems like an asshole through and through. Like, whether it's in ring or out of the ring, he's just an asshole.
Listen, there has been so many attempts at Jim Cornette's life.
He wrestled a giant pencil.
Kevin Owens. I mean, everyone likes Kevin Owens outside of like his heel work. Obviously, like he's a good person.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. He's actually a really good person.
I mean, even when he wrestled
We're
Cody
not
Rhodes
talking
and had
about
injured.
being a really good person. We're talking about their heel
Well,
work.
I mean, but that's also with the heel work too. It's just like the heel work. It wasn't that good. He did the list with Jericho. I mean, every time he was like, his best heel work is turning on Sami Zayn for the 15th time. Like, come on now.
Shogun.
Dude, you're right. Corny, MJF, and Vinnie Mac in one bracket.
I've got the reason why Jim Cornette gets our vote for sure.
What's that?
Every time he talked about like the female wrestler, especially NXT, he would call Asuka Oscar. He would belittle like her work. So Jim Cornette for that heel work.
Yeah, calling Asuka Oscar is crazy, bro.
Because he would just always be even like when you see an awesome women's match, he'd always just like,
I mean, dude, he calls Kenny Omega. He calls Kenny Omega Twinkle Toes.
Now that's funny stuff.
He hates the Young Bucks.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he hates.
I'm surprised we don't have the Young Bucks on this, but
I think he calls them the young, you know what's the Young Bucks. Oh man, I think we can close.
I know Mercedes Moné made it.
I mean, dude, again, the next few rounds are going to be hard. I can tell you that right now.
I think you know what I think is going to happen.
What?
I think the finals for this side is going to be Mr. McMahon versus Jim Cornette.
You have MJF. You have Cornette.
MJF is about to go against Mr. McMahon.
I literally am trying to put that bracket up right now. You got Paul Heyman too, though.
We do got Paul Heyman. That's crazy. This is a really strong bracket side.
It's like I'm gonna go ahead and stop this one, right?
Yeah, finger bang. Yeah, finger bang. Exactly.
Jim Cornette is at 75% right now.
Finger bang to be exact.
75% for Jim Cornette. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. The chat.
All right, who is voting for Jim Cornette? Raise your hand. I was about to say unanimous. I was all right, cool. Well,
you raised
I
last
raised
minute.
my hand.
Yeah.
Stu, are you in for Jim Cornette or?
Oh yeah, I voted for Jim. I'm sorry, I thought we.
It's not unanimous because there was a vote. There were some votes for Kevin Owens in the chat.
All right, Jim Cornette moves forward. Paul Heyman versus MJF.
It's getting harder and harder. All right, 1 for Paul Heyman and 2 for MJF.
Who do you think would win a promo battle?
Dude, I would love to see it.
I think Paul Heyman. It would be fucking
I think Paul
awesome.
Heyman would let MJF win.
I think Paul Heyman would beat MJF by a little bit.
God,
You think MJF would win?
Awesome.
This would be a crazy promo.
I think it would be perfect where they were doing something like that, and then MJF would actually even like kick Paul Heyman or something.
This is a hard one, man. Paul Heyman versus MJF. I think like the fact that MJF doesn't break character outside of the ring helps a lot.
Paul Heyman doesn't either.
That's well, he does though. I mean, if I saw him at the airport, he would probably be like, "Hey, I'll take a photo with you."
Well, when you
MJF would be like,
outside,
"Fuck you."
When you're talking about outside, I mean, I think there's a difference between doing that and being a fucking dick. I think he's a genuine dick. You know
Yeah, MJF has real.
MJF probably is probably a dick. I agree.
I think he's taking advantage of his character. He's just like, "Oh, I can do this," and everyone will say that my character. I think he's genuinely a dick. But Paul Heyman, like when he goes to like these talk shows or like these like ESPN shit, all that stuff, he stays in character.
Yeah,
you know, he does a really good job at it. I think in a promo battle, it would be awesome to see. I do think Paul Heyman would win the promo battle, to be honest.
Okay.
But it would be really, really awesome.
Did they try to make Heyman like a good guy for a little bit, like when he was with when Roman fired him, right? Wasn't that sort of like wasn't that sort of like a Heyman good guy role?
Not really. He was always the bad guy.
But so it was that weird thing, right, where he was with it was Brock versus Roman, right? Was that when like? So it was just sort of. I'm just trying to go into that thing of can you ever see him being like
a good
face?
guy?
I can't see MJF ever being a face ever. He's gonna have to be a heel forever. Like he's like the reverse Cena.
MJF is a character. Heyman is a real heel. He wormed his way to the top. I can see that too, though. That's true.
He can be a total dick and get friends with it. Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. I get it. Like someone in chat said, MJF is the best heel wrestler. Yeah, he's a wrestler, but we have managers in here, so the whole wrestling thing. I mean, it's like A or B. You can't just. If that's the case, we got to take out Mr. McMahon. We got to take out freaking. The brain.
You take out Paul Heyman, Bobby Heenan.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
See,
but
heel
Vince McMahon wrestled though.
It's wrestling heels, pretty much.
No, but here's the thing though. So I want to put. I think managers was good. Someone, Brian, you asked that question. Do managers count? And I was like, managers are heels. So yes, managers do count.
The person that goes out to the ring, grabs a microphone, and go. When their music hits or whatever, if they're getting that boo, that visceral like hatred towards them, that's where I think that's where I was going. So that's where managers, even like accoutrements to the ring, like some of the women.
Do people genuinely hate MJF though, or do they like his heel work?
I think some people actually hate MJF, to be honest with you.
Like, does he get heat where like his life is threatened on a daily basis?
We're in a different time.
Yeah, it's not the 80s and 90s anymore, right?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Tommy Dreamer wanted to kill Paul Heyman,
but he's BFFs with him now.
He still wanted to kill him. What happened?
All right, let's end this and we'll go to the next one because at the end of the day, Vince McMahon is still on the board.
This might be food for the next one. I don't know.
Paul Heyman at 57% from the chat.
All right, who is voting for Paul Heyman? Raise your hand.
Just to get rid of it. Just to hate on MJF. That's how much I hate him as a heel.
Wait, so
I don't want him to win best heel.
You don't want to give him that credit?
You know what? I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter. I was going to take my vote back because I'll vote for MJF.
The chat won anyway. Yeah, the chat won anyway.
The chat will do it, yeah. So Paul Heyman advances.
All right. Well, I will say this to add, just before I switch over, I do think MJF is the best heel wrestler right now.
I agree, 100%.
Oh, yeah. He'd be the only reason I'd want to tune into AEW, honestly.
He is the best heel
catch
wrestler.
his promos and stuff.
100%.
But I still won't.
All right, so 1 for Mr. McMahon and 2 for Terry Funk. I apologize, but this is an easy one for me. I almost feel like anything with Mr. McMahon right now is like, it's done.
I think this could last a minute. I'm going to time it. I'm going to time it for a minute.
All right, 1 minute. Let's go.
1 minute.
Terry Funk, you're a wonderful wrestler. Like, I love watching you wrestle. I think just the fact that your longevity, how many times you had a retirement tour. It was admirable.
I love the fact that how many times.
He was like the Rolling Stones of wrestling.
He retired
Terry
like 7
Funk
or 8 times.
Retirement match. If he didn't die, I wouldn't be surprised, even knowing that he's in the ground, that he'd have a retirement match.
Yeah. I mean, and I like Terry Funk too. Like Terry Funk is I like Terry Funk.
He's amazing. Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, this one's it's a landslide.
Mr. McMahon.
We're just giving Terry Funk the flowers. Hardcore legend.
Terry Funk has had some great matches. He's been a great face and a heel. But when it comes to heel work, I honestly think, in my opinion, Vince McMahon takes it all.
Well, yeah, the Mr. McMahon character. I mean, he's just
all right. That's it.
Evil.
1 minute is passed.
It's time.
So we're gonna go ahead and stop it here. So stop poll.
All right, who's voting for Mr. McMahon? Raise your hand.
We gotta go.
Unanimous.
Yeah. All right. Later, Funk. McMahon.
It's Terry's fault.
It's Terry's fault.
All right.
All right. Let's put a 45-second.
Yeah, this one's
45
easier. This one's easier, actually. I'll put.
Oh, because like Ultimate Warrior defeating Honky Tonk Man. Remember that? But that was like a 20-second match.
It was, I think, 16 seconds, right? Is that what they
Yeah,
said?
this
One
one's
for Honky Tonk Man, two
Whoever
for
back
Jim
in the
Cornette.
air, come on out.
Yeah, that's true. Funk could sweet talk you. That's a very good point. But again, Honky Tonk Man versus Jim Cornette. Who's the greater villain? Jim Cornette.
It's Jim Cornette.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, this is. I almost feel like we don't need to vote here.
No. We can
Yeah,
let
we
Chad
gave
decide. We can
Honky
let Chad
Tonk
decide this
Admiral
one.
Ron. Admiral
We'll
Ron.
give Honky Tonk some flowers though. Someone could say something nice about Honky Tonk Man. He was a great jobber.
Hey, he's one of the longest reigning intercontinental champions of all time.
I think he's an unsung MVP of those Saturday night main events because he always had some great matches on those shows.
All right,
Yeah.
well, it's time. I gave him a little extra. It's about to be a minute.
All right, fine. All right, stop the poll. Goodbye, Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, who's voting for Jim Cornette? Raise your hand. Unanimous.
I went through a Honky Tonk vote just to piss me.
It's gonna. This was a harder one, but I think we have our finals. To be honest with you,
Paul Heyman versus Mr. McMahon. ACW versus WWF.
but we know who won at the end.
Yeah, we know who won at the end.
All right,
Mr.
So,
McMahon. versus
in the
Paul
chat,
Heyman.
1 for Paul Heyman, 2 for Vince McMahon.
The Walrus versus
This one I'm
McMahon.
gonna give more time because this is funny as fuck. This one's funny.
This is gonna be interesting, right? Like because again, they were rivals, but yet they were also who worked together, and they both screwed people over. Some in real life, actually both in real life, and both on storyline. So
Promo work goes to Paul Heyman. Promo is way better.
100%.
Promos.
Paul Heyman is definitely the better mic skill for between these two. Vince McMahon is the greater asshole of them two.
Vince
Hey,
couldn't
Vince
take
Mc-
a Stone Cold
But at the
Stone.
same time, though, Paul also didn't pay his employees.
But here's the problem with Paul is that he never had something. He never had something that made his wrestlers feel like less than. Mr. McMahon had the Kiss My Ass Club,
Yeah,
That's right.
and he would make wrestlers literally pucker up and kiss his ass.
wasn't Regal the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, Steven Regal. That was some funny stuff.
Yeah. This is a hard one, man. I mean, again, like Paul Heyman, it's going to get harder too because the next round.
Hey, Vince McMahon, back in the day when he was an announcer, I enjoyed his mic work when he was doing that stuff, play-by-plays. I
Yeah,
thought he
Jim
was
Ross
pretty
kissed his
good.
ass, I think, too. I think.
Candyman, Paul has no chance.
No chance.
Dude, when Mr. McMahon and Shane fought like Shawn Michaels, Shawn Michaels had Jesus as his
It was
team
God,
partner.
yeah. It was God.
God, yeah, God.
I mean,
was
those
his-
things. Where Mr. McMahon was going after God, like, like.
There's a reason for that, though. Because-
Well, he knows where he's ended now.
Yeah. All right. I think we're going to stop it here because I don't think it's going to move anytime soon. This was the stuff with bodybuilder type, so he helped those get over it. Yeah, that's true.
Because he tried to create. Because that's how we got Lex Luger over. Because Lex Luger was allowed to be a bodybuilder, not a wrestler, like the contract, I think, initially.
Well, that's true. It's a good point. All right.
And the XFL. He hates me. Rod Smart.
You ready to stop it?
Yeah, we can stop it.
I was there when Shane and Vince fought Stone Cold called for ownership of the company. Oh. 6th row. That's cool.
Nice.
All right, talking about like when Vince had his team and Shane had his team. It was like the alliance thing.
That's what it sounded like, yeah.
Yeah, it was Team WWF versus I think it was RVD, Booker T, Stone Cold.
That's what Kurt Angle was like the
Kurt
spy. Yeah, spy.
Yeah, Kurt Angle was a traitor.
Yeah. All right, let's end this. Mr. McMahon at 71% from the chat.
All right, who's voting for Mr. McMahon? Raise your hand.
I'm voting for Mr. McMahon. I'm just kidding.
I was genuinely shocked. I was like, holy shit. Okay.
All right, with the chat's help, Mr. McMahon wins.
Damn.
All right, Mr. McMahon goes forward.
All right. Jim Cornette
finals
versus
of-
Mr. McMahon.
The finals of this side.
All right, just give me 1 second.
One.
All right, so Jim Cornette is 1, Mr. McMahon is 2 in the chat for you guys.
1, 2.
You guys are going to be very surprised with my pick.
All right, Brian, who do you think is the greatest heel?
Jim Cornette.
Okay.
He was a cameraman. He came up through the ranks.
So he was a cameraman, that's why?
He convinced every week to hate the people he was for. I mean, it's just no contest. Jim Cornette all the way.
Waiting for a super answer from Jim Shogun. Bro, that happens like every week, bro. Seriously.
I mean, I'm not doing a heel turn here. I'm telling you who I'm voting for. I'm voting for Jim Cornette.
The fact that Jim Cornette is winning right now is crazy to me.
I'm voting for Jim Cornette.
Because again, on live versus real life is also
He moved you emotionally to root for whoever was against him. I mean, it was always that way.
I want to say this, like,
Alpha, what's going on, dude?
I'm trying to think because I watched a lot of WWF and WWE, and I can't imagine. I never thought Mr. McMahon was actually genuinely afraid for his life, like Jim Cornette was. How much heat he had. People were excited to see him get beat up by Stone Cold. Don't get me wrong, or The Rock, but people wanted Jim Cornette dead. Like they wanted him dead.
I think people want Vince McMahon dead right now.
Yeah, those they talking about all the territory owners, right? They got shut down by
territory owners. Yeah, the territory. Yeah.
But even back then, they wanted
those guys
Vince McMahon dead
conspired
too.
to kill him, didn't they? Wasn't there a rumor
Oh,
about that?
is that happened?
There was a
back
hit
in the
on
day?
him.
Yeah,
there
but that's like
yeah.
business side stuff. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like actual like wrestling heat. You know, in the promotion rank. You know.
His final results preordained. No, they weren't. Not at all.
Were these final results preordained? I shuffled them 3 times before this while we were
Four
streaming.
times.
Or 4 times, yeah. So yeah, this
Oh,
A
just
lot
like
of
my
my
time,
pitches
they were
on this
T-style.
side.
Yeah, I was gonna say again. We all picked 8 characters or eight people, and then we just did it live. It was shuffled 4 times, so none of this is preordained. So it's interesting because again,
it was me all along.
JBL won the first bracket, the other bracket on the, I'm gonna say East and West because it makes it easier. So East side, now the West side is whoever's gonna win this one. It's interesting though. It's at 50-50%. The Jim Cornette versus Mr. McMahon.
You jerks! You guys are going to make it easier for him.
I know, right? This is a hard one because again, I truly hated Jim Cornette as a manager, as a on-screen character.
There was some times Mr. McMahon was actually a good guy in the storyline.
Just tell him Jim Cornette.
But Vince McMahon though was like the biggest asshole of all time, like that boss you wanted to hate. But then when you found out about all the other bullshit that happened behind the scenes, it's like, well, shit. Like he's a bigger asshole now, so it's like it makes you question things.
Well, I mean, if we're doing, like I said, if we're doing real life implications, fucking Chris Benoit should be up here. So
Yeah.
and Jimmy Superfly and all that. So
I mean, listen, the vote was there. No one picked him. Someone did pick Mr. McMahon.
Cornette always has a heel, right? Like in terms of like when he was like managing Owen Hart and Yokozuna, things like that. He just in the WWE version, but the WCW stuff, the way he just was such that damn weasel, like with like the Midnight Express, just the fact that when those matches against like the LOD, I mean, it was so cool to see him get thrown off the Skywalker thing or whatever. Was it Starcade right where he got thrown off
Yeah, the scaffold match.
the scaffold match, right? Against LOD and stuff like that. We broke both his legs.
Yeah.
I mean, McMahon. I know there's. I'm not even going to take in like we said, like even the territorial stuff and then the real life things. What's going on with him? The Mr. McMahon character, though, what he did to his own daughter on that show with the Ministry of Darkness things, how he, like I said, the screwing over his own wife. With
That's what I
that
was
kind
gonna
of
say.
stuff.
Like the fact that he kissed Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson, Stacey Keebler
He
in
kissed
front of his
almost every diva at some point.
yeah, pretty much every single diva. Not only that, but the shit he did with Trish Stratus, he barked like a dog and all that stuff. All this stuff happened on camera, right? The N word to Booker T. There's a very large list with Mr. McMahon's like on screen stuff. The dude tried to blow himself up on camera. Like, come on. There's so
And
much
he made
stuff.
himself champ. Mr. McMahon was the heavyweight champion, right?
He made
Here's
himself
the
the Royal
thing.
Rumble winner.
Yeah, he
Here's
did.
the thing: when you got the territories, I felt like it looked more real to me growing up in it, and WWE was always more comical, or I just don't really feel like McMahon would win between these two. But that's just me. So,
I will say,
I think it's a good time to set it to a vote.
if Jim Cornette was on this panel right now, he would vote for Mr. McMahon. If he was on the panel, he would vote for Mr.
Remember how bad WWF had like when they were on TBS for like what was it like a month?
With
when
WWE
they
was
took-
on TBS.
Yeah, they were on-
Hey, shoot. Thanks for the reminder. You just gave me a flashback. Yo, Mr. McMahon was rocking a do-rag as an ECW.
ECW.
That's right.
Yeah, he directed bitch out to
Dude.
make out with Stephanie. I mean, again, the fact that you're humiliating your own family on live television, right? Like, there was so many storylines that I think there was like a incest angle he wanted to do, and Stephanie turned it down.
Hey, how he screwed over Randy Macho Man Savage for not getting the Hall of Fame until posthumously too. How many times he's done that?
All right.
Screw McMahon.
I think it's time for a vote. Scandals and he covered scandals and murders. I agree with you, 100%. He did.
Jim Cornette has a terrible diet.
All right, we're gonna end this because the finals is next. Right now, 56% with Mr. McMahon as the winner.
All right. Who's voting for Jim Cornette? Raise your hand.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right.
Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette takes it. All right, the finals: JBL versus Jim Cornette.
All right,
Holy
so
shit.
1 for JBL and 2 for Jim Cornette in the chat. I'm actually surprised by that one, to be honest with you.
Me too.
I'm so fucking surprised.
Me too, bro. It always is that one point. You know what's funny? Every time we do a bracket, it's always that one point where you're just like, what the fuck happened?
Hey, shoot, 3
You're
minutes.
over.
Recount.
So what time do we do the real show?
Wait, that wasn't
McMahon
it.
bought off the
I was
panel.
voting for Jim Cornette the whole time.
No, Dust says McMahon bought off Shogun over here, bro. That's really what it was.
Jim Cornette.
Yeah,
Mr.
put in the
McMahon's not a
TV
bad
over there.
guy in
Yep,
my
that new
eyes.
TV goes over there.
This is an interesting one because, again, you have a wrestler manager, right? Manager always plays that role of the mouthpiece for the wrestler. You hated Jim Cornette. I honestly hated JBL as well. He was so good at what he did where you wanted to hate him. They both were. They were both amazing mouthpieces where you just fucking hated him watching. And you're like, no, I don't like this guy. Like, fuck him. No. Now, the question is who is better at it. Jim
Well, when it
Cornette's
comes
been
to
around a
talking,
long
when it comes to
longer.
talking, when it comes to talking crap, hyping up, and making people freaking flat out hate you,
Two for Jim.
I'll give the edge to Jim Cornette.
Yeah. Quentin, I really want to vote 1 and 2. I do too, bro. I mean, I'm so baffled that Vince McMahon didn't make the finals right now. I'm so shocked that he didn't make the finals.
Well, I mean, he made the finals of his bracket. Of his
Well, I guess
side.
so.
Mr. McMahon will be okay. It's all right. Bobby.
Avi, I appreciate you trying to polish up this landslide. Yeah, right? Anyway, at the end of the day, like, you hated both people. I hate Jim Cornette more because his voice is really what did it for me. That nagging, whiny voice, and he still has that today because, like, every time his promo shows up in my Instagram, it's like, nope, can't do it. Can't.
I don't recall ever rooting for Jim Cornette. I remember with JBL, I think there, a couple times I think I'd be. Again,
I mean, I'm a fan of JBL when he was in the APA. Some of his moments, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jim McMahon though always was a heel manager. Like, I mean, heel guy. He took bumps for Christ's sake. So it wasn't like he was afraid to.
Even when he was announcer, I mean, he was. You just couldn't stand to hear him talk. I mean,
Ripshot, you should watch the replay, bro. We went through 32. This is the finals now. Honestly, at the end of the day, like, I'm voting for Jim Cornette. That's someone who I truly hated. Even now, I hate him today. I want to watch his stuff. I don't want to hear him talk.
here I'm talking to him on the show.
I would be like,
I think he would love it, man. He would love it.
Dude, I would be like, I don't like your voice. Fucking no.
He would be like, well, fuck you.
Saying I hate his voice like this is not an actual voice. I would do, but it is though. He's oh god, I can't.
It is his voice though. I know what he's talking about. It's his natural voice is annoying too.
I hate his.
It's so frustrating. I mean, he's good at he's a mouthpiece. He knows what he's doing. But again, he knows the shit, right? Like I feel like he was very advanced from the 80s. Like, he knew what he was doing, and much kudos to him for that.
Yes. Yeah, he says a couple things that were probably not the
Ribshot, bro, you gotta watch the replay, man. I'm telling you, we had Mr. McMahon.
He's just baffled. He's baffled that these two are the last ones. That's what he's trying to say.
Ribshot. I like that name.
Ripshot, put in chat who do you think is the greatest heel?
Yeah, I'm curious now. Who's the greatest heel of all time?
Because Mr. McMahon got eliminated just a couple seconds ago.
He did.
One of my honorable mentions was Sherry Martel. That's why I always thought she was so great as a heel. The fact that, like, probably one of my favorite female heels as the Queen and Scary Sherry stuff. She was so shrilling voice.
Yeah. I mean, again, we left it to wrestlers and managers. I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, I debated about Nick Patrick, to be honest with you, for a little while.
Oh, how about Bill Alfonso with that damn whistle when he would run around the outside of ECW? Right?
Exactly,
yeah. Bill Alfonso?
Yeah, that was Bill Alfonso, the manager for RVD and Sabu,
yeah. Oh. Freddie Freddie Blassie was a great heel.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few
that geek.
There was definitely a few that Jesse Ventura was not mentioned. I know someone mentioned Scott Steiner.
Yeah. I
don't think Scott Steiner was that great of a heel compared to some of the other wrestlers.
Yeah, I like it when him and his brother, when they were the G jackets and all that stuff.
Vince or Hogan. Yeah, so Hogan got eliminated very quickly, dude.
Yeah, Hogan was the first round elimination.
Yeah, again, watch the replay. Again, we randomized the list, right? So they're going off each other, but it was interesting. Hogan didn't make it past.
Hogan got eliminated by the one that's in the finals right now.
JBL, that's true.
JBL, yeah.
I'm just glad to see Becky Lynch wasn't on here because I just don't like her.
Jimmy Hart was annoying too. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big fan of Becky Lynch either. I think she's annoying as hell.
Listen, the surprise twist of this bracket was Mr. McMahon losing because I thought Jim Cornette was not gonna beat him, and then when everyone else voted, I was like, oh shit. Well,
I honestly I thought Vince McMahon was winning this.
that's why I voted Jim Cornette. I was like, I want to at least give him one, and then I saw the other two put their hands up.
He's been my pick all along. So
That's true.
Dude, the model Rick
If
Martel.
you didn't pick him
to
to be in this bracket, he would have been my top pick.
yeah,
All right,
Yeah.
so I think we can kind of call this one, honestly.
I think so too because Jim Cornette's at 78%. It's done.
Bob Backlund.
There might be another twist. You never know. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll find out. So chat is at Jim Cornette 78%. So Jim Cornette gets one vote from the chat.
All right. Who is voting for JBL? Raise your hand.
Because of the editor. No, you're not. No, you're not.
no,
Tommy.
What the fuck?
Yes. JBL wins it,
The
goddamn
heel
it.
turn. It was Poppy with the heel turn.
100%, dude. JBL all the way, baby. Let's go.
Well, listen, it was the theme of the show. Abby was the heel all along, but JBL takes it. That's crazy.
Abby screwed Jim Cornette.
Listen, I hated Jim Cornette, but I hated JBL more because he went against Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie Guerrero is my best of all time. So, fuck JBL.
Well,
You know what's funny too? I actually like Jim Cornette right now. I actually like listening to his podcast. So
Ripshot said I'd 100% say DiBiase over those two.
well, you know who beat DiBiase, right? Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette beat DiBiase.
Abby,
Candy man, come on, bro. All right, can you? Is there a button? Are you clicking it or no?
There it is. It's over.
JBL. JBL is the winner. Is the
JBL,
greatest heel of all time.
time.
Listen, it's fucked up that Bret Hart won the best wrestler of all time, male wrestler.
next week's guest on Sunday Night Slam is JBL.
You sold out.
You sold out. Dude, that was fun though. That was an interesting bracket.
No,
sure.
that ass. I only voted for the same thing happened again. I voted for JBL because I thought no one was gonna vote for him. I was just like, yeah, vote for JBL.
Well, actually, Stu was the one who picked JBL.
Whoa, I
though.
wasn't. No, Abby's the one who voted for him. Why?
No, but Stu, you picked JBL to be on the list.
I don't recall that.
Listen, I voted against Mr. McMahon, and I picked McMahon to be on the list.
At no point do I remember that. It's not that we have videotape proof of that happening. So. Replay squad,
Listen.
shout out.
Listen, just remember, chat. Abby's the actual one that turned the tide for that fucking vote.
Listen, I was voting. Listen, I like Jim Cornette. Actually, I don't like Jim Cornette at all. But I actually hate JBL even more than Jim Cornette. Mostly because he did a really good job as being a heel. He deserves that win, in my opinion.
Hey, you know what? Jim Cornette gets some props for OVW, man. Pushing
No, I agree.
that group. John Cena, Batista,
The
Brock
Leviathan.
Lesnar. Yeah, the Leviathan. Yep. He and Shelton Benjamin. He deserves props, man. He's really helped a lot of wrestlers out.
Ripshot, we need auditing.
I don't know, Ribshot. I don't know how Teddy DiBiase would have made it this far, bro.
That's true. That's a really good
That was
point.
my pick. I chose Ted DiBiase. That was one of mine.
Like, do you think Ted DiBiase would have beat MJF?
No.
No.
I mean, Ted DiBiase could barely beat IRS, bro. Come on.
Or do you think he would beat like Paul Heyman? It's really tough.
No Iron Sheik.
Yeah, no Iron Sheik.
I love that. A-Shoop is like, hey, good job, fella. JBL's like the Diet Coke. to
We do
Vince's
Diet Coke
Coke.
up in here.
Was Gorgeous George? He was a heel, wasn't he? The old
Oh,
wrestler
he was a
Gorgeous
big
George.
heel.
He was a
Yeah.
heel.
Very big heel, yeah.
Yeah. Or what's his name? Fritz von Erich was a bad heel. I think back in the day, those real old.
Damn, he
school
said
days.
yes to Ted DiBiase getting beat by he can beat MJF. That's crazy.
Where like a finisher was a headlock.
Dustin,
Yes.
dude, Miz is a great heel,
yeah.
but the issue with the Miz is it's too modern. He's too new. he would have been eliminated
yeah.
by some of the classic people immediately.
Someone said Logan Paul. I think, and Dominic Mysterio. I think those guys,
Dom is doing a great job, but the fact that his heel work is that good, people are booing him when he walks out. I love that. I love to see it. But
he's such a good heel. I can't watch him. Like, that's how much of I hate him. Like, he says him and Liv Morgan, that whole little group, they're so good at that. I just can't watch them. That makes him a good heel to me.
You might need to do some by era so you could see some of
That's
the
fucked up, bro.
Super Kid, you're welcome on one day. Always welcome. This is an open panel, right? We throw the invites out. So if you want to jump in, send me a message. You'll jump in. You'll be in the next bracket tournament. It'll be fun. You can wear a lucha mask too. You can hide your face if you want to do that.
Hey, listen, Ripshot. I think you need to hop on one of these panels, bro.
The Miz is too new, but dude,
The Miz is new, bro. The Miz is old.
But he's been that tweener thing the whole time, though, for the longest time.
How long has The Miz been wrestling? It's been over 20 years at this point.
I wouldn't say 20
Yeah,
years.
but he's married to a hot wife.
Dude, The Miz has been wrestling for over 20 years.
Has it been 20 years?
Yes.
I know he started at ECW, right? This is when he started?
No.
No, not WWE ECW is what it said. That's what him and Hennigan or Morrison, whatever you want to call his name. They were a tag team for a while.
No,
actually, you know what? It will be 20 years. Look, his first televised match in WWE was September 1st, 2006. So it's about to be 20 years. So he's been around forever. The Miz is not new.
But I feel like I gotta do it to represent the chat. Dude, listen, if you want to be the chat member, that would be fun. I agree, Super K. Again, it's not like if you want to hide your face, I get that, right? The face, this is the biggest thing, right? You're showing off your face and anyone can see it, and I totally get that because I questioned it myself for the longest time. But
this is the filter. I use a filter.
That's not even his real face.
Actually,
he doesn't look like that.
How I really look like.
He works like 10 times a year. I mean, the thing is, there's a lot of other stuff that's happening backstage, especially with WWE. I'm a big fan of Dom. A huge fan of Dom. I think he does a great heel work. The fact that he gets booed as soon as he shows up, people see him. Amazing.
I think the top four would have been the top four no matter what order you put them in. It was the top four were JBL, Ric Flair, Jim Cornette, and Mr. McMahon.
I mean, Super Kid. I actually picked Sable, and one of the reasons why I did it is just to bring some variety into it, right? I wanted to bring some more females into it because, again, we're not talking about males only. It's
damn, Candy Man, I have a great face for radio. That's fucked up.
I saw your tag team stream too. I'm going to make a note of the channel and reference it on my channel. Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it. And we'll invite you on. Dude. Let's want to be a part of it, dude. Let's have fun. We'll do another bracket next week. It'll be fun.
I know the tag team one made a lot of people upset.
The tag team one was, I mean, dude, a lot of them made me upset. Bret Hart won greatest wrestler of all time. Come on.
You know what? As he should. Fuck it. Fuck it.
All right. Thank you to the chat for participating. This was a lot of fun. Stu, would you like to do some shout outs?
We have Stu Art, my Daily Doodles. Here's a couple.
Daily Doodles.
We're in a mode of just letting the drawing. That there was a ink spill, so I turned it into some kind of creature. So that's my. Here's some other June. So we're on a new book. So we're doing bigger pictures. I have to cut it down. I don't like drawing that. I don't wait mostly because I'm cheap. I don't want to waste that much ink.
No.
On my markers. I gotta buy some more markers, and I was like, once you find like good markers, you're like, damn, those prices. They cut into my action figure buying. And and then Tuesdays I go live on YouTube. Try to go about 4:00, but as it's getting summer out, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold that up because I like to do some work outside. But yeah, and then just in chat rooms all the time, just supporting things. And I appreciate the opportunity to talk some wrestling. And we're on Men on Films on Saturday night with Talib. I'll be back for next Saturdays. I think we got Frankie going to be on.
Yep.
It's Talib 1980 Collects is the full name, right?
Talib 1980 underscore collects. Yeah.
Underscore Collects. So that
Yep.
that's 10 o'clock Central Time on his channel. So you can catch us talk on movies and other things, and probably I don't know every few off times when the bell rings, I show up to help facilitate a upset right here on the.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Favorite fight scene for Talib's show, Men on Films.
That
Favorite
would be
fight
interesting.
scene,
I agree.
Non pew pew.
non pew pew.
Yep. How about you, Brian? Any shout outs you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just working on my toy photography. If you want to follow me at Endless Fables, also making some stuff. So I'm going to be announcing some of that stuff here soon. So
It looks good.
y'all
I saw
want to
it.
check it out. So
Hell yeah. It looks good too. I saw it. And go give him a follow on Instagram. For sure. Shogun.
All right, well, you'll find me here at 6 to ruin another person's dream and thoughts of what Tresha should go wear. It was fun this time around. I'm really surprised of who won. I didn't see it coming. I'll probably be here. I'll probably be on open mic night. It's 50-50, but I'm definitely on Talib show on Saturdays. So tune into that. That's pretty much what I got going on.
Well, thank you all for watching Sunday Night Slam on the Figure Fight Club Network. We do 5 shows a week. Mondays is Decepticast, Transformers fans. That's the one for you. Tuesdays is our open mic night. We're going to put the link out in the chat. You guys are all welcome to show off any new pickups, any toys action figures you really like, or any costumes you want to do, etc. Thursdays is Taking the Shot, hosted by Lou, which is photography based. This Thursday we have Destro Designs, and Destro is my spirit animal as our guests. Friday is Plastic Journey podcast, which is also on Figure Fight Club, and we have Rob Post from Savage Crucible as our guest. So that's going to be an exciting one. Saturday we're on Talib show, and then also Thursday Talib does actually right after Taking the Shot, so definitely tune into that. And then Sunday we're back to Sunday Night Slam. I appreciate every single one of you to being here on the show. This is awesome. The panel is amazing. Everyone in the chat, the replay squad, we love the votes. The bracket stuff is really fun. It makes you kind of go in every different direction, which I kind of like. We definitely appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next show. Have a good
I
night.
love you, chat. Stay with it.
you guys.
Peace out.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club, stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just to see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.